Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Untitled Sickos project, where we're back again. This time with the same crew as last time because we're actually recording this just like the exact hour afterwards. Don't mind the fact that there's a World Series game going on. I'm Bears fan alongside Nickman, CrossRenRen, 24 Amper, and Magnum Trash. And today we have a lot of things to get into, but of course, as always, we have something to get into, being the welcome mat. Now, originally, we were going to talk about, if the thing wasn't as big as it was, we were going to talk about the huge incident from yesterday. However, since nothing else has really happened, it kind of put us in a bind. So, I'm just going to say this right now. Basketball is very fun so far this year. We've had, what, like,
Are you not gonna
3 overtime?
Oh, never mind.
No,
Sorry,
I was gonna say.
I thought the audio was out for the game. My bad.
No, you're good. We're also watching the World Series. So yeah, basketball is pretty fun this year, and there were some really interesting games going on yesterday. One of them being the Nuggets and Warriors. Guys, did you think Aaron Gordon still had a 50-point game in him?
Aaron Gordon had 10 3-pointers. 10 out of 11.
Yeah.
I knew that this is what happens when you don't have Michael Porter Jr. talking in your ear about InfoWars.
And this is what happens when you don't got to deal with
anyway. So
this is what happens when you get rid of Russell Westbrook. Things just immediately get so much better. It's cleansing to the soul, some may say.
And despite the triple-double, Jokic did not have a good game, or shooting-wise at least. He was 8 for 23. So, like...
Yeah. Well, what's very funny, too, was, like, it really feels like the Nuggets haven't really lost a step coming from last year. But on the same time, I also have to mention... Steph Curry had 42 points, and he had probably one of his best games I think I've seen all time. You know, like obviously I just felt like the way that he played, like it felt like his defense was just absolutely
a miss.
I just felt like his defense was absolutely phenomenal.
He's getting a bomb.
And I get you're not looking for defense out of Steph Curry, but still, it felt like everyone on the Warriors were just shooting, and you could not stop them.
Ooh, just out of range.
But that wasn't even the funny game. The Thunder have played 2 games so far this season. Both of them have finished in double overtime. And granted to the Pacers, they fought back to get back into this game, and they had a chance where they could have won, but unfortunately, they're still lacking Tyrese, which is going to be rough to start the season. But honestly, what is the recovery point? Like, was it like 9 months or 10 months?
Probably around that range, 9 to 10 months, probably.
I was gonna say, it really feels like this Pacers team without them can sail the ship for a while. They just can't get hurt. And I felt that was the most positive thing to come out of this game, that even with Tyrese out, the Pacers still have a good bit of hope to repeat their success from last year. Because if Tyrese comes back near the finals, I think the Pacers are probably going to be deadly. But unfortunately, fortunately for some people, Shai might be Mr. Free Throw himself. 31 shots.
31 shots, but at the same time, I'm going to say this. Like, I've come to realize, and granted, this is what happens when I literally just follow Rusty Buckets and all that, but, like, no one drives as much to the rim as SGA, and it's not a shocker that fucking SGA gets so many goddamn free throws, because he drives to the rim more than pretty much any other player in the league, at least from what I've noticed.
Yeah, the only person that got more free throws was actually from that game, which was Benedict Mathurin, and
Ma-
the closest Mathurin, is it Mathurin?
Matherin, yeah.
Yeah, Matherin.
Gotcha. And then after him, Devin Booker with 15. Um, yeah, man, Shy's a freak. Uh, Nothing else to really say about that. Um, we kind of talked about basketball yesterday. I guess I should get into this. For the basketball people here, what is your quote unquote big basketball hot take to start the year off?
Big basketball hot take?
Down low.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think about that.
Uh, be- because believe it or not, I have mine.
I
I
don't
don't
even know
think that
what
the
would. I should go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't think the Pistons repeat the success from last year, and I think they're probably gonna be a bottom 8 team.
I could see it.
Short
I
rounder
don't,
and 1, 2, 3
but I
inning
don't.
for the Blue
But
Jays.
seeing how Cunningham has played last year, and seeing what he was doing with the Bulls last time that I saw him, so like I do think that the Pistons will be fine. I don't know if they're going to repeat the success they had last year, but
Fair,
I think they'll be fine.
I
fair
think they'll be
enough.
fine, but I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to have a hot take at this moment because I don't really know what would really count as a hot take regarding what to expect from this NBA season. Like I don't really know what to really be said at this moment.
I mean, my only other hot take that I have was I don't think that the Rockets getting Kevin Durant is the needle pusher for them to make the NBA Finals.
I mean, I think
I mean,
the bigger needle pusher is that they got rid of Jalen Green.
yeah, Jalen Green is most certainly I mean, Kevin Durant, even as old as he is definitely an upgrade from Jalen Green. But you know, from what we've seen from like with KD's teams, like the Nets didn't make it, the Suns didn't make it. Like I don't know like how many times you can switch between teams before you got to realize like it's just that it might not. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think
And granted, I do think the Rockets of those three teams, I think the Rockets are definitely the most well constructed of those teams, which I know is not saying much because I mean, look at the Suns and look at how bad things got for the Nets. Like, it's not saying much, but I do think the Rockets are a pretty well constructed team. And I can see why if KD's going to make move after move, I'm not surprised that he would eventually end up in Houston because it seems like a move that would makes sense for someone like KD, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really have any hot takes, but I mean, if we're trying to do one game overreactions, I guess my overreaction would be the Clippers are missing the playoffs.
It's crazy how KD ended up in Houston and James Harden ended up in LA. Granted, James Harden ended up in the wrong LA team, but it is just funny to think about that. Like, I don't know, 5 years ago, that like you would say that James Harden's in LA and Kevin Durant's on the Rockets. Do you have any hot takes at all, Noah?
Uh, honestly, my take is if the Sixers are able to actually stay the course, and B doesn't get hurt and he's able to recover, call me delusional. I think they could compete for the whole thing. They have the
Yeah.
backcourt to do it. Edgecombe and Maxey are for real, man.
I think it all just boils down to if Embiid can stay healthy for once.
Yeah, I agree. If Embiid isn't, glass bones and paper skin, I
Also,
mean,
George, I think he should
Shortstop.
be back
It's our
soon.
first.
ooh, right, yeah.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much like that would push the needle at this point in time. I don't know how much.
Right.
I'm
Well,
not sure how
I
much it
will.
will either, but it's a body. But it's a body that the Sixers need.
That's fair. Piggybacking on that, I guess for my one game overreaction would be Cooper Flag is not winning Rookie of the Year. I
Yeah.
we might. I like seeing what Edgecombe did last time. I don't know.
Well, who
This could
knows? To play devil's advocate to my own take, the last time the Sixers had a generational first
What?
game, anyone remember who Michael Carter Williams was?
yes,
No?
I do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do.
Yeah.
he was part of the process. He was part
With how weak the Eastern is probably going to be this year, because obviously bottom three will most likely be Nets, Wizards, and Heat. All it really takes is to just be better than the Hornets and Raptors, and you'll be making the play-in spot.
of.
But oh yeah, here's a little fun one game of reaction. Zion Williams is back.
Zion always does this. He always has those like games where he thinks like, oh, maybe he's officially gonna reach that potential, and then all of a sudden like he just some bullshit happens. He's out for like 2 months. He's he's I don't fucking know.
He's basketball's what if man.
I don't know. Maybe
That,
is he gonna have another child? Who fucking knows? Man, I don't.
nah, I get that. Well, that is enough for Inside the Sickos. Join us in like 2 weeks when inevitably we get more updates on whatever the hell happened with the Trailblazers. Well, let's first get into college football. Who wants to be laughed at first this week?
Guys, Norvell got
Guys,
fired.
guys. Yes. Yes.
That's
yes.
right. Hey, Norvell, head coach of the Colorado State. That's right.
Former coach of Nevada.
Oh right, yeah. I forget that we do like the regular like
Call?
bonfire talk.
Oh, he was so excited.
And
to
that's
leave,
what I'm
bro.
calling this. We're every time someone gets fired, we're calling it the bonfire talk. Look, man, Colorado State wasn't having a great season as is, but this firing felt coming from like a mile away. I don't even remember the last time Colorado State. I mean, they had a pretty good push at the start of last year. Last year when they won against UTEP and then proceeded to win 7 of their last 9. So it's not like this team's bad or anything. It's just like they're lacking progression, and it doesn't really feel like they progress in any place other than backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
it's a shame because I thought Norvell was going to be good for Colorado State, but I think but I feel like all this proved was that he was a Carson Strong and Romeo Dobbs merchant.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that move managed to kill not one, but 2 football programs.
At the same time.
Wait,
God.
isn't there another coach that got fired this week too?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Billy Napier.
Billy Napier.
Yeah. That wasn't the one that I was thinking of. I thought for some reason Trent Green was fired this week, and then I realized no, that was last week, and we'll get into that game in a bit.
I did not think they would pull the trigger that early, especially after a win too.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it was a win, and Billy Napier walked off the field and proceeded to get booed. They were booing.
It wasn't even a good
booing
win.
him after a win.
It wasn't even a good win. They barely got by.
Yeah, but granted, Mississippi State has played fairly well this season. Like they were playing it close with Tennessee. They took them to overtime. Not saying that Mississippi State.
It's just, I think it says more.
Yeah,
about
but
it really says more about Florida and like because there had been like going back to last week. It felt like the boosters and like the people that send the money to Florida, like they basically were like, yeah, we're ready to fire Billy Napier soon enough.
Yeah, it was coming. Like it was definitely coming. Like this season, I just didn't know when, and especially after a win, a very unconvincing win. I'll say that, but like
Gets through.
it,
I don't
like,
think it really mattered whether or not Napier lost or won. I think it was
he's going to
pretty much
third.
set in stone that was his last game.
Ooh.
yeah, it's just that
Yeah.
Florida. I mean, it was just clear that Florida was just kind of just sick of him right at that point.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
not-
it's similar to like the Franklin situation where it's like once they had the money to do it, like it was just a matter of when, not if it's going to happen.
I think another reason of what done him in was the development of DJ Lagway, because
Yeah.
my God,
It is.
he
It's
would.
been rough. It's been.
I mean, granted, he had a good game against Texas A&M, all things considered. I mean, minus like a very bad fumble, he still did his job for the most part. It's just 2 interceptions against Mississippi State. He's second in interceptions in the NCAA right now, currently, and he's tied with UTEP's quarterback Malachi Nelson and Fresno State's quarterback EJ Warner. Like, that is just unfortunately not a great spot to be in.
Yeah, I mean, I just was given LSU 5 picks, 5 picks. That's like something. Something had to change. And
Yeah.
frankly, a lot of these years, like hype quarterbacks, I mean, they still have not lived up to like any hype. Like,
It'd be really funny.
God damn, Ren, your internet sucks.
It's been going out. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I can't do
Well,
much about that, so I should reset it. Oh well.
Yeah.
Remember I said I was gonna reset it after this inning. The inning's not over yet, so not reset the inning, reset the game.
Yeah.
I know the game's behind.
If I get a notification that the Blue Jays.
Other than that, we have some pretty awesome chaos to go through. Just more so going through the general early state. Not a lot of interesting chaos happened. I mean, Tulane won against Army off a.
I mean, we should start off with like the first game, you know, and the other.
I think we're still talking
other
college
teams-
football.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm talking about
Oh, you're talking about the ranked games. My bad. In that case, let's talk about LSU versus Vandy.
Okay, I was thinking I was talking Miami Louisville, but okay.
Oh, that game. Never mind. Okay, I thought you were. I'm not even gonna lie. That game has completely blanked in my mind. Yeah, let's just get through the Fridays.
Just a little spoiler for this week. If you were a top 10 team playing college football last week, you were in danger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did talk. Oh yeah, we were watching the Miami Louisville on stream, weren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could go over it again. I mean, who doesn't want to laugh at Carson Beck for the 30th time? Anywho, guys, on 3.
Carson Beck, man, he's an enigma. Like he'll look good. He'll look good for like 2 games, and then like he gets like what
Fouls off,
3 picks?
full count.
Yeah, he got 4 picks actually. Picked off 4 times.
4.
One of them called back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which really sucks too, because Malachi Tony might be legit. He looks very good. Someone rescue him, please.
I mean, the funny thing is, Beck had been doing very good up until this game. It just felt like one of those games where Carson Beck just completely melted down. And granted, I think a lot of people were probably expecting that to happen at least once this season, but I don't think people were expecting it to be against Louisville at home.
Fouled off again.
I mean, granted,
Louisville is. I mean, in terms of the ACC,
22
Louisville
pitches in the first
is
inning.
fairly
Can't let
good.
that go
Like,
back.
I mean,
are
they were
rising
good. They were a
well.
good team, and granted, Jeff Brom knows how to pull off upsets as good as anyone can. It's just, it just felt like, I was just awaiting like when it would happen, because Carson Beck always has one of those games, and he finally had it.
I mean, it's just standard. Like, it's just been the standard
Fouled
since
off
Cristobal
again.
was there. Like, Miami always has one game where everyone expects them to win, and they just don't.
Yeah.
They just shit the bed.
also, I think
That's the Mario Cristobal like experience, maybe.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also forget too that Miller Moss is a good quarterback. I think a lot of people have forgotten that like Miller Moss can easily dot up a defense like
True, man.
Miami.
And
I
he
mean,
hits
he's been
it! Foul!
foul, foul ball. I mean, Moss has not been. He's been a good college quarterback, but he's not been really that. He's not been that great this year, to be completely honest. He really hasn't.
Fair enough, I guess.
But I mean,
But,
hey,
Man,
hey,
can you
Louisville did what
believe
they had to do.
can you believe that Georgia Tech is leading the ACC right now? Can you believe
I
that?
mean, it
Top
felt like
10.
they deserve it. It felt like they definitely deserve it.
Oh no,
There
it's 100% deserved. But like I just did not expect the I just did not expect them to be to be top 10. You know,
All right,
I
full
did
count
not
again.
keep in
Down
mind
low
this
and walk
Georgia
some.
Tech.
Bases loaded.
Case is loaded.
All right. You
Keep
know
in
what?
mind Georgia Tech almost
No, I'm not
lost
gonna
to
reload it. I'm gonna reload it
Haynes
once.
King is Haynes King is mogging Carson Beck right now. Haynes
Bye
King.
bye. Bye bye. You know, starts muting. All right.
Yeah, the funniest
Nope,
thing
I'm
too,
not
this
gonna
Georgia
I'm not
Tech
gonna
team
take the risk
almost
while the game's
lost to
going.
Wake Forest, by the way.
You reset and it's 4-0.
Yeah, that's why I'm like. That's why I'm just gonna wait until they either strike out or he hits a bomb, and then I can reset.
Gotcha. But yeah, believe it or not, though, that wasn't the most
Stop.
embarrassing. Well, that loss was embarrassing, but there was a loss that was also on par with how embarrassing that was. Yeah, guys, I think we need to stop all this Dylan Raiola hype. He is getting overhyped to hell and back.
He's overhyped, but like, dude, that O line for
Ooh, in
Nebraska is
there.
so fucking bad.
One.
Like,
Agreed.
it might genuinely be the worst O line in football. Like 25 sacks so far on the season. I've been watching some Nebraska games, and that O line
Listen,
is
man, Matt
it
Rule
is
is just
bad.
Matt Rule is just preparing for when he's the next Penn State coach. Okay, it's
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
1-2.
Yeah, it's just
All right, Blake Snell, can you
I
escape? You're
did
already
look,
30
man.
inches
I
deep
just
in the
I
first inning.
didn't expect Dylan Raiola to get outdueled by fucking Drake Lindsay. Okay, that was my only.
I mean, I just didn't expect him to shit the bed that much against Minnesota of all teams, especially when they're ranked. You know,
Popped up in the
granted,
air, center
granted,
field,
that's
and
gonna
he
be
got
caught.
it.
Yeah.
Dodgers escape a bases
granted
loaded
it was
situation.
25. They were ranked 25, but still,
Yeah.
that's still
Yeah.
something.
Agreed. I will just say this: people forget that Maryland is the eternal Felford Again Award team. Again, that was a really good. That was a
Man,
really good game. against-
listen, man, the moment the calendar switches to October, it's over. Okay, the season's over.
Every time.
Loxley needs to get a
There you go.
Loxley.
Reset.
Yeah, what am I saying? Loxley
I
needs to
mean-
get fired.
I mean,
He's not gonna lead.
be
He's
fair,
not
we
gonna
gotta-
lead. He's
gotta
not gonna
give-
do anything for Maryland. I'm sorry, man.
You gotta give UCLA its props, though. You really do. You really.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, we can finally get into the Saturday slate. Let's starting with obviously we have some small stuff. Georgia Tech beating Duke. TCU Baylor was pretty decent. Two games that obviously I talked about the Tulane touchdown. Now let's finally get into the game that I'm sure everyone wants to talk about. The fact that Diego Pavia is a better Heisman candidate than Garrett Nussmeier.
Diego Pavia is a dog, man. He's a dog. I'm sorry, man. I just can't listen, man. I think I'm a Vandy fan now.
Now I saw
Okay.
someone online say call him Latino Jay Cutler, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Now, Diego
yeah, well,
Pavia, he's Tim Tebow from New Mexico.
I said it to you guys. He's Latino Baker Mayfield, and I think that you saw Johnny Manziel with a Pavia jersey. Like he's like that dude is him.
So you're saying that Diego Pavia is gonna be the new Browns quarterback next year?
I mean maybe.
No, that's
You hope
that's
not.
the Bengals starter. That's the Bengals right there. Bengals backup.
See, I mean, I can't you can't count out the Browns to doing something stupid. You can't.
Listen,
We're
man.
gonna see the QB battle
Listen, I
between
don't
Diego
care. I don't
Pavia
care.
No,
and
no, no,
Diego
no, no. The
Sanders.
Colts need another dual threat quarterback on the roster. Get Diego Pavia. Endless amounts of dual threat quarterbacks.
Listen, man, I don't care if Diego Pavia is 24. Okay, bring in the. I don't care if he's the second coming of Brandon Whedon, man. I need him. This man is him. Okay.
He is my GOAT, and I will refuse to let people say otherwise.
I
Um,
mean, outside of Mendoza, I do believe, at least in quarterbacks, he's probably in the Heisman run. But
I
also,
agree.
it should show just how much LSU is just not there as well. It just
Yeah. I mean, the sad
Yeah.
thing is, Nussmeier played probably his best game of the season,
Yeah.
but LSU's defense, I think, is just fucking tired of carrying the offense every week, so they said, fuck this.
I think Hardy is also in that conversation for Heisman talks because I do think he gets a little bit of SEC bias. Granted, that's not to take away from his talent. He's very fucking good. But I think right now my top three would be Pavia, Mendoza, and Hardy. But yeah.
college football is coming back to Nashville. Like that's crazy. That's
Ball one.
Yeah, it's coming back to Nashville and it's leaving Memphis. And we'll get to that in a bit. I did want to say real quick, Garrett Musmeyer had a pretty good game, all things considered. He hasn't had a great season, but I do think it's fair to give him his flowers. He wasn't the reason why they lost this game. He was getting killed.
Listen, man, Nussmeier had a great game. He did, but like of this defense, just laid down and died.
Yeah, as I said, they're sick and tired of carrying the offense every week. They said, this is your problem now. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's just, it really does. Like, obviously, I'm not a huge LSU guy, but like, it really just is weird to see this team go from like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, to Jaden Daniels, to now to Garrett Nussmeier, which is still a decent quarterback. But the fact that they've had like three really good like first round potential quarterbacks, and they've only gotten one natty out of that entire streak. It is incredibly sad.
By the way, I see Troydan in the crowd.
Oh, Mausers.
He's all the way in the right-hand corner. But yeah, like, honestly, here's the thing for LSU. Every week that Brian Kelly loses the game is a week that America wins.
Man.
Hashtag get rid of Brian Kelly and replace him with Ed Organ again.
Hashtag Brian Kelly kill a kid.
You just call him Ed Organ?
Oh, Ed Orgeron, my bad. I always thought it was Ed Organ growing up.
Ed Organ.
Look, man, the fact that he doesn't have a job at Oregon State right now is a testament to how bad Oregon State is.
Nope, she's gonna get one.
Never mind.
This one.
But yeah, we have more games to get to. Also, Oklahoma bounces back against South Carolina. Houston and Arizona has a pretty close one. But it's time to talk about.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, just to get this out real quick. Someone please save Lenore Sellers. This is a horrible situation that he's having to be in. Someone save him.
That combine stock better save him. Otherwise, he's gonna get drafted.
I still have faith in him, man. I do. After, I think he's still going to be like at least like a third, like at least in the top three rounds at least.
I have faith in him. It's more just this South Carolina team is not good.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. But hey. You know, Lenore Sellers can at least rest in the fact that he's still like quarterback 2 in this draft.
Runners at first,
but
second.
Guys, I heard you like Maction, baby. And we got a Maction game of all time. We have the Maction game of the millennium up. So let's lay the ground here, guys. UMass is currently 0-6. They have not won a game this year.
I still can't believe they lost the way they did to Buffalo, man.
Hey! We gotta set the mood here.
Yeah, we're saying this thing. Yeah. Buffalo is 3-3 on top of the MAC. Buffalo is currently leading the MAC right now. This was one of the worst games I've seen from Buffalo at all in my life. And there's only one way to accurately describe it, because UMass had a 2-possession lead at the end of the first quarter. I mean, in the second quarter. UMass
Swing and a
proceeds
miss.
choke the lead. However, Buffalo cannot counteract this, and throughout most of the fourth quarter, UMass was leading against Buffalo 21-20. And there's only one proper way to describe it.
And another base hit's gonna
Base hit.
get through. They're probably gonna score a runner. He's sending him to home, and he's gonna stand up. Dodgers get on the board.
So here's how it goes. On 3rd and 10, quarterback for the Buffalo, Taquan Robertson, steps back and throws a pick. Ultimately, quote unquote, sealing the game, as Buffalo had, I think, only one timeout on the board. All UMass needed to do was run the ball and let them drain the rest of the clock.
They
You wanna
had
know-
all three. I had to check. They had all 3 timeouts. They had
My
all
bad.
3.
They had all 3 timeouts, but running the clock out at least gives them the ball with about 40 seconds left and no timeouts. You want to know you want to know how this goes. Unsportsmanlike conduct, a negative 1 yard rush, timeout called, negative 4 yard rush, timeout called. They are throwing a pass on 3rd and 15. It's nowhere on target, incomplete. UMass punts for 45 yards, putting them on the 50-yard line. 2 catches later, Buffalo throws a 16-yard game-winning touchdown with, I believe, like 10-ish seconds left on the clock.
Why would you swing at that?
And that was game. UMass had the ball. UMass had the ball with 1 minute left, and lost the game.
It was so surreal. Like it was like Buffalo's quarterback like sent a gift to them. He like the defender that picked them off. They were waving them back.
Down low.
They were
He waved
waving
to the
Buffalo home.
sideline.
Oh, you want to know the funniest part about this game? Their quarterback, he's thrown a little bit this season, but not a ton. He's not a main thrower quarterback. He's had games where he's thrown the ball only 20 times, some games where he's thrown it 30 times, and one game where he's thrown it 40. He threw the ball 55 times this game. And about 7 of those calls were and about 7 throws were called back due to holding penalties. So the coach on Buffalo made his quarterback throw the ball 62 times against this UMass defense. And all this to result to what I can only describe as perfect karma. Taquan Robertson on the year has exactly 1,337 yards. He is elite. He is the elite quarterback right now.
You can't know.
This is the most UMass loss team. This is the most.
Toronto is in a bad situation right now.
Yeah, bases loaded, one
bases
out.
loaded. Even if they get the guy out, you got the bad man coming up.
Did you
next.
Did you refresh, by the way? I didn't even remember if you refreshed.
Ooh,
no clue.
Yeah, he did.
Two strikeouts and they can escape, but
I mean, a double play ends it.
A double play ends it, but if
Otani's on deck.
But yeah, the bad man is up next.
Where's the Otani graphic?
Where's the Otani graphic? He's due up next. Listen, they can only hope for a double play, or they can strike out Otani.
Yeah. Continue on, Tegan. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is the only quarterback in the MLB that currently has leak speak.
Quarterback in the MLB. Oh, quarterback in the.
I'm quarterback in college football that has leak speak.
FBS.
FBS. Fucking hell, I hate this. This is why I suck sometimes. But that was one of the.
Who's ready for UCLA, Indiana? Who's ready for UCLA?
Ooh, speaking of which, since we went over that, it's time to get into a couple of the other games, because I just wanted to get to them real quick. Indiana beat MSU. Purdue unfortunately didn't have a good game against
Yeah, they got shut
Northwestern.
out. They got shut out by
Yeah, Northwestern's one win away from going bowling.
Northwestern.
Down low, 1-2.
They had like when was the last time Northwestern had a shutout? Like 2018? Like, Jesus.
I think
Hold
it
on,
was,
mean-
Hey, WIU didn't get shut out by them.
Northwestern. Oh wait, you mean Northwestern is a weird team. They either win 1 game or 8.
Yeah.
Can you believe they're one game away from bowl eligibility?
No.
You know what's more surprising than Northwestern being 1 game away from being bowl eligible?
What?
The fact that Luke Fickle still has a job.
Oh my god, bro. Can we we're gonna this one's especially for you, Luke Fickle.
Down low.
Get
full
outta
count.
here.
Not just the fact that he still has full count. Not just the fact that he still has a job. He's apparently coming back next year. What are we doing?
Not winning football games, that's
Oh,
for sure.
My.
Ooh, how do you pitch this?
Also real quick, Marshall ends up beating Texas State in double overtime. That's not a game that all of us had eyes on, but I felt like it was right to mention.
Swing and a miss,
Swing
got
and
him
a miss.
out. Now
That's bad.
the bad
Oh, you
man's
cannot
up.
swing at
You
that.
gotta strike this guy out, or he hits.
By the way,
One
one more point about Wisconsin, because I looked up UMass on Twitter, and the first thing I see is a Wisconsin fan saying we're in UMass and Northern Illinois convos. Reason for that, there's 3 teams with fewer than 100 points this season, and Wisconsin's one of them.
Swing and a miss. Oh, one on Tani.
Oh man, why did NIU catch a stray? Why did NIU?
Well, hey, they didn't do too bad against Ohio State. They just let up 48 points. But yeah, also real quick too, Air Force has their first FBS win of the season, coming up against Wyoming. In a game where
who knew that for Air Force to win, they just didn't have to score 30 points.
Oh, guys, believe it or not, Air Force turned the ball over not once but twice. Believe it or not, when you turn the ball over, you can potentially score more points. Who'd have thought? Also, Boise State killed UNLV. Feel like I wanted to mention that one.
I mean, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted, but like,
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a defense.
That's fair. He's gonna rush the first and got him.
Got him out.
Woo! Toronto escapes
I mean,
a bases loaded situation again. Oh, whoops, wrong thing.
Yeah.
To
Yeah, I mean, granted, it's at Boise. We don't have the defense. Like, it is what it is. I figured it was coming eventually.
Yeah, but like, I mean, Maddox Madsen looked very good that game
Yeah,
too.
he did. He did.
Now let's get into another game of interest. How about them Bulldogs? Am I right, guys? And I will say this: Ole Miss was leading by 9 at the end of the ninth quarter. Good one,
Ninth quarter.
Ninth quarter. Was leading by 9 at the end of the third quarter. You want to know what they do? Proceed to give up 17 unanswered points. Yeah, people said that Georgia wasn't back. Those people fucking lied.
I mean, the Rebs always do this, you know. I mean, I feel like in the Kiffin years, they always have one of those losses. They always have one.
Yeah, I mean, granted, Georgia's. I'm not going to say Georgia's one of those because Georgia is Georgia, but at the same time, I felt like it was.
I think after what I saw with what I saw against Wazoo, I just don't believe in him. I mean,
granted, it was inevitable, and granted, Georgia, at home having that advantage that is so hard to beat them there. Like, yeah, Georgia was. It felt like the tides. Once Georgia got that touchdown, the tides had turned, and Ole Miss just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin is 0-1 when posing with two female yoga instructors before a game. I wanted to bring that one up real quick.
Yeah, man, he's got to get away from the Huzz now. He can't do that.
my god.
Listen, he's gonna be doing a lot of that when he's in Florida next year.
Look, look, I'm sorry, man, but why the fuck are you saying posing why the fuck are you saying that I'm at hot yoga with and I wanted to thank my 2 instructors, and you're posing with only your boxers and you're holding them at their hips. My brother in Christ, you are not slick. That
Listen,
being
man,
said,
He's talking like that yoga instructor from King of the Hill.
I thought you were gonna say GTA.
I also thought you were gonna say GTA. I was ready.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
too. That too.
listen,
fucking
I'm gonna say, man,
the yoga instructor that fucked what's his name's wife,
Michael.
one sec, Michael, yeah, that's
Yeah.
who. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Also, too, can we start putting a little bit more respect on Gunnar Stockton? I feel like a lot of people haven't really talked about him too much this year, and I feel like he's finally done enough to earn his respect because he is a pretty good dual threat quarterback. Now, granted, this is his first year starting, but I think he's got something in him.
Yeah, I mean, it's Georgia, so I would assume that they have like a very. I mean, I feel like Georgia's done pretty well with quarterbacks. Like, I wasn't really worried about that.
Fair enough. Another interesting thing I want to note: a guy named Lawson Lucky got 3 touchdowns on the day. I guess it is right. I guess it is true. 3rd time's the charm.
Woo! And he's not gonna get
Looper
down for base hit.
down.
Yeah. Other than that, Ole Miss is pretty much in the stinker category of the SEC because everyone knew that they had a stench on them. And this week they go up against Oklahoma. And is Mateer healthy again or no?
He's healthy, but I'm not gonna lie. Oklahoma, I don't know. Something about Oklahoma feels very sus.
I'm gonna give them some slack, you know, because Patir's coming back after his hand surgery. So like I'm gonna be lenient, you know. Right now, I'm gonna be lenient on
Fair
them.
enough. Alrighty then. Well, in that case, we move on to some of more of the other games. Something else to note: Clemson is still dead. I
Yep.
didn't know if you guys knew or not. And also, James Madison's quarterback had a game where he where he ran for 4 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns, and had over 153 rushing yards and 295 passing yards. Good God. Other than that, we got 2
Hey
games
man,
to talk about.
hey man, the Dukes are. Listen, man, the Dukes are no joke. Like they've been.
Yeah. Well, first game to talk about, we have Texas Tech versus Arizona State, in which, yeah, Texas Tech didn't have their starting quarterback. I don't. Were they favored in this? They still were favored in this game.
Yeah, they were still
Swing and a
favored.
miss.
Granted, Arizona State got their starter back, so
Yeah. Also, I think Sam Levitt is starting next game too. If
Yeah.
that. But yeah, Texas Tech isn't going to be at full strength until they get. I think it was Brendan. Yeah, Brendan. Brendan Durham back. And they didn't really have the juice that much this game, which is funny considering that they did come back.
This is what happens when you
Down
ban
low.
tortilla throwing. This is what happens when you.
Exactly, and this is what happens when you change your logo. This is what happens. Learn better, Texas Tech. Also,
By the way,
Arizona.
sorry to interrupt. But I was quickly checking on the NBA, and I saw that the Knicks had gone on a 31-8 run against the Celtics.
Oh damn!
Up top.
Lamau. That is funny. Well, other than that, we have another. Arizona State is ranked. I meant to say we have another funny game to get into. Guys, did you know that the method to success is to fire Trent Dilfer?
Swing and a miss.
It was like, how much was Trent? How much is Trent Dilfer holding UAB back? How much?
Really a lot.
Apparently enough to beat Memphis. Granted, this was at home, so things apply. But Memphis was favored by 21 points this game.
And foul. And he loses his hat.
Yeah. Yeah, UAB looked very good post Trent Dilfer, but granted, I don't think this is enough to. Um, ooh,
Do you think that kills off like Memphis's playoff hopes? Do you think that?
it probably does. However, to be nicer, UAB has a chance to potentially make a bowl game this season. They have UConn, Rice, North Texas,
Wait, foul
USF,
tip. Oh, foul tip.
and yeah,
Foul
and Tulsa to
tip.
finish off the season. So there's a good chance that UAB could be bowling this season. As for Memphis, it is once again another sadness masterclass.
That's hard
Well,
to see.
That's it.
Like you can't.
All right.
It's really hard. It's really hard to see. So.
Now, obviously,
I mean, it's more of a sound thing. I think he just heard the sound of the bat being.
That's
Yeah, he
gonna
probably
be
heard it.
And he doesn't know where to go, but he gets to that. And
Got
please
it.
say,
Nice.
oh, then he's gonna throw to third and get him out at third. What the hell was that? Toronto escapes with a fluky fucking.
He tried to catch.
Ooh, that was weird.
He tried to catch them lacking.
He caught bro lacking. So like, Freeman didn't know where to go, so he had to throw to first. Runners.
Oh yeah, he didn't even touch the bag.
Yeah.
He didn't touch the bag. That's what happened, and then he just decided to test it
Ooh,
and just.
but Toronto escapes. Blake Snell is already at 40. That's Toronto's wearing them to get out, bro. But ooh, man.
Well, obviously we talked about Florida and Mississippi State a little bit. Oregon dominates Rutgers, Ford Founding Kitchen.
Of all the top 10 teams, Oregon was not one of those top 10 teams that needed to be worried. I mean, what they did to Rutgers, that's the type of shit that wouldn't be shown on Live Week.
Hey, at least Rutgers has the Rizzler. They have the Rizzler.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Some consolation.
Well, time to talk about another team that's concerning. Texas A&M and Arkansas. We need to have a discussion about the Aggies. That should not have been anywhere close to a game.
I don't know. I mean, Texas A&M and Arkansas, they, for whatever reason, it does not matter how bad Arkansas is, they always play Texas A&M close. Like, that always happened. Like, even during the fucking Chad Morris years, Arkansas found a way to give a fight to Texas A&M, which is... So it's like, I'm... Like, you would rather not have it be that close, but at the same time, like, Texas A&M, for the most part this season, they have been doing things that Texas A&M teams usually don't do. And, yeah, I know, you don't want to face Arkansas that close, but for 7-0, they'll take it.
Fair enough. Well, after that, I just wanted to say real quick, too, Mr. Taylon Green also had a pretty good game, and another quarterback that I feel like a lot of people should be talking about. Other than that, let's get into another wacky group of games, starting with Texas versus Kentucky.
Oh man,
Arch needs time again. It's just like it's like one of those we're back and it's never been so over, and it's Arch Manning should declare for a draft, and then it's Arch Manning needs more time. It's just been like that.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a single point this season where Arch is like, yeah, we should declare for the draft. It is that was ugly.
I mean, he did do well, and he did do well against Oklahoma. I will say that, but like at the same time, like it's clear that
never
Arch is not ready.
Virginia Tech absolutely blows, and now California's up 20-10.
Oh, Lamau.
A figure.
I never. Again, I was always of the belief that Arch was staying no matter what. And after everything I've seen this year, I feel like that's been confirmed already. Like I think people should just stop with the Arch conversations. Like personally.
Yeah. Agreed. The funniest part about that game too is that when Texas got the ball the second time when they got the ball in overtime after Kentucky failed to get into the end zone. First play, they get a holding call. They get 5 yards, an incomplete 7-yard pass, and then a 3-yard rush. They had to try a 45-yard field goal, which is not a chip shot, keep in mind. And the fact is, they barely won. Texas
I mean,
is
the
ranked.
fact is, yeah, Texas is ranked. I don't think they should be ranked, but the fact of the matter is, Kentucky was 1 yard away from beating Texas.
Also, too, Texas plays Mississippi State this week, so we could finally see Texas not be back.
That's just, I mean,
Well,
granted, I think this game,
too.
Top any walks Mookie Betts.
for as bad as Texas looked, offensively at least, because that defense is pretty much having to carry this team, this game said a lot about why Kentucky needs to
look at the
fire Mark
goofy
Stoops.
play.
Agreed.
Goofy play.
Agreed. Yeah, not much else to really say. Moving on to another, 2 other games that has been very interesting. We'll get into Maryland UCLA. Guys, Maryland has continued to win, and it's getting concerning.
Did you just say Maryland?
UCLA.
I mean, not Maryland, UCLA.
Maryland continues to lose. I'm going to say this again. Loxley needs to go. This is every single year. Even in his 8-5 season where he won a bowl. They lost 5 straight. Loxley isn't going to do this, man. He's not going to get Maryland over the top. Lake Washington is a genuinely very promising quarterback. Even he's not doing well under Loxley, and that's damning.
Yeah. Look, man, losing to you, I will say this. It's not like UCLA has been playing bad recently, because they've been playing solid. They've been playing inspired. Now, that being said, UCLA has won 3 games in a row now, and they're playing Indiana. I'm not saying that game's going to be nothing more than Indiana absolutely hosing on UCLA. But I think there's a chance. I think there's a glimmer of hope that UCLA keeps this game within 2 possessions, maybe even 1 possession. Now, I think they don't win this stuff, but with how they've been playing, if they play close against Indiana, I don't think that a bowl game is out of the question for UCLA at this point.
I feel like UCLA either keeps it close against Indiana, or maybe not close, but they keep it within like 2 scores. Either that happens, or Indiana does the UCLA what they did to Illinois.
Lol. Well, other than that, Washington State versus Virginia.
Up top,
That-
and he walks Freddie Freeman. Ooh.
Ha-
Folks, yeah, Bro's made a call. Bro's man called to the bullpen and said, yeah, we're cooked.
That West Virginia versus I mean not West Virginia, Washington State versus Virginia still doesn't feel like a real game to me. That entire ending sequence makes no sense. How are you getting yourself into a position where you set your team at the 1 yard line or 2? I don't remember. Like, how do you do that?
That was a perfect game or something on the CW. Let's not lie.
Not to mention too, Washington was winning this game throughout the 4th quarter. And Virginia had to come and crawl back to win.
God, they have no outs in the Dodgers right now.
This was
crazy.
This was a truly baffling game. I want to see more CW. Other than that, not much else seemed to happen throughout the rest of the slate. Obviously, Tennessee got beat by Bama, but that's just because this is a weak Tennessee team. USC convincingly lost to Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Utah,
I called it with USC. Not surprised.
Utah versus BYU in the Battle of the Holy Bowl came down to a onside kick, and it wasn't gonna happen. That comeback was dead. The only other really funny thing that happened Missouri and Auburn went into triple overtime.
Ball 2 full or ball 3 full count.
And look, man, I think Ahmad Hardy might kill everyone in Missouri if this game happens again. Because how do you go from so close to beating Alabama to barely beating Auburn?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Auburn has given, at least when they're playing at Auburn, they've given Missouri trouble in the past. So
And
honestly, I
he's
think
gonna
the fact
line it.
that
Base hit to right field. Runner's coming home.
Betts is gonna run, and they're not.
He's down in the chase down.
Oh,
Freeman's in the chase down, but it gets the runner to second. So
it's
Dodgers are up
2-0
2-0
Dodgers
right now.
Yeah, 2-0 Dodgers.
1 out.
Oh,
let me put that 1 out.
Yeah. Other than that, I guess we should talk about the end of the revenge tour for good. Stanford put the nail in the coffin for FSU.
You know, it was
Nick, feel
yeah,
free to explain this last sequence.
Yeah, you know, it was past 11 o'clock here in the West Coast when this happened, but you know, Florida State had one more drive. Castellanos had been knocked out, and Florida State was on their second. They were on their backup quarterback, having to try and get what would be a miracle win against a pretty bad Stanford team. And you know, things were not going well. I mean, they had just gotten back, and on it was supposed to be the last play of the game. They throw a Hail Mary that gets all the way to the 9-yard line. But that was it's inbounds. The clock should expire. The game is over. Stanford wins. Except the clock operator for Stanford messed up their job. So now there are 2 seconds left. There are 2 seconds on the clock for Florida State at the 9-yard line to try and make something happen. And first and goal, Florida State throws the ball the end zone. It's incomplete, and there's pass interference called on Stanford. So now, after all this bullshit, all just calamity that has happened here in the last 10 seconds, Florida State has one more opportunity. At the 2-yard line,
full count.
they throw, they barely get it away, and it is stopped literally at like the 1-inch line. Not even the 1-yard line. Literally stopped at the 1-inch line, and after a review that takes like at least 5 minutes to finally make a call.
He's gonna be able to throw to first and gets the out.
After a review, it takes at least 5 minutes. The game is finally called, and Stanford beats Florida State. And all those plays were in the span of like 10 seconds.
How can you not be romantic about college football, man?
Man, it is weird. Also, I'm sorry. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Penn State, Iowa. Like,
well, the thing is, I don't really feel like there's much to talk about. I mean, Iowa beat their boogeyman for once.
Listen,
but
man, I just want to laugh at Penn State some more. That's all. I just want to laugh at Penn State.
Look, man. Mark Gronowski is a running back disguised as a quarterback. Man, at this point, I'm fully convinced that Iowa has turned into
an. That's all you need, man. You just need someone to move the football. What more do you want? What more do you want?
If you want to know how this game went, Mark Gronowski had a 67-yard run today on that game.
Oh man, you must be happy today. You must be really happy then. You must be really.
Oh no, yeah. The funniest thing, he had 68 passing yards. He almost outran his passing yards on one play.
69, bro. Like the funny number, bro. He's at 69.
Nice.
Don't make me say this. Don't make me say 7-6, but in reverse. But yeah, Penn State might not go bowling this year. There is a good chance they might not go
They
bowling.
face Ohio State and Indiana next. Like,
Yeah, and they only play 11 games this year. If they
And
lose
hey,
those two,
they can
no
join
bowling.
Florida State at the table. They can join Florida State.
Oh, the Cancun Bowl? Hell yeah!
Swing and a
Wow.
miss.
swing and a miss.
That was not something you should have sworn at. But
Hey, the
yeah, I
Rodgers
mean, I
can
just
get a
want to
run.
just to close things out because I do just want to get a little more out on Florida State for what the hell they did against Stanford. Like, yeah, so Florida State still has not won an ACC game in over a year. Their last ACC win was against Cal. And it's been just about 2 years since they've won an ACC game on the road.
I'm going to be real. I thought Florida State was going to be legit this year. They beat Alabama. Thomas Castellanos.
Genuinely,
Is it Castellanos or
Bill
Castellanos?
Cargo will feed families.
How did this team beat Alabama? Like, what happened?
I think it's Castellanos.
Yeah, Castellanos.
Yeah, I thought that they were legitimately good after beating Alabama, and Alabama's recovered ever since. So that makes that win against them even more of a statement that should have been. But
yeah,
no.
I don't know, man. FSU is just gonna be one of those eternal dipshit teams that don't know how to win football games. And with how things are going right now too, actually they have their final games are against Wake Forest, Clemson, Virginia Tech, NC State, and Florida. If they don't get at least like 3 wins down that stretch, they shouldn't go bowling, personally.
Listen, man. Like, I mean, hey, after what we saw last week, I don't know how much of a guarantee it is now. I don't know how much of a.
Fair enough. Well, now it's time to go to the sport that that everyone here loves, the NFL. Starting first with one of the greatest games of all time. Let me get this pulled up real quick. We have the one, the only Icy Hot Bowl.
It'd be so funny if those 2 seconds got us copyrighted. No, I'm joking. It shouldn't. It would be very funny though.
The Icy Hot Bowl. This was the game that I streamed because Ren was watching a Hawks game at the time. And unfortunately, this was a game that I knew if Ren was watching, all he would be doing is making jokes. And I'm kind of sad that he missed out. But for the 3 of us here that watched it in a voice call, that was one of the greatest games of all time. I do not care.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
It was certainly a game, but my biggest takeaway is 2 things. The Steelers defense fucking sucks, and Jake Browning fucking sucks.
This guy fucking sucks at football. As we can see a quarterback so atrociously bad at
Like,
football.
all Flacco needed to do was just throw the ball to Jamar Chase. That's all he really needed to do. That's all he needed.
Fucking I swear I heard inside somewhere saying that the original operation name for 9/11 was called Operation Jake Browning. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Unfortunately, the CIA will never release that because that would imply that Jake Browning actually hit something. Ooh. Anywho, yeah, I this game has really made me feel weird about the Bengals because the Steelers are bad, don't get me wrong. But you have to play the Ravens, you still get to play the Ravens again, you still get to play the Jets again. Actually, no, you get the Ravens twice. You get the Browns once more. You get the Steelers again. You get the Jets. Like, I'm not saying this team is like playoff caliber because God knows this team is going to get killed by anyone that has a pulse. But with how terrible the AFC is, and with how terrible the AFC North is specifically, this game may have revived any hope this season any
Dang.
Bengals fans may have had. Like, it is insane. Who cares if you have one of the worst defenses in football? Who cares if you don't have a running game that has a pulse? Apparently, all you need to do is force feed to Jamar Chase 30 times a game. And
I mean, it
that's
really
enough
says
to get
something.
you.
It really says something that, like, if the Bengals win on Sunday and the Steelers lose, they're only half a game back of the division lead. Let
The
that sink
Bengals were
in.
leading the AFC North to start the season, remember? They were leading this division.
Yeah, and then everything went to hell and back.
God, if
But they have some life right now, but I mean, if you really want to know, I said the Steelers defense fucking sucks, but if you want to know how bad it was, Chase Brown had 108 rushing yards. He
You
was
wanna know how-
averaging over 9 yards per carry.
It like both of
Ooh.
both of these teams' run games have been very bad so far this year. But somehow like these two teams found it. Like Warren had a good game and Brown had a good game. Like because like just these defenses are non-existent right now for these two.
oh, ew, dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's just
nasty.
the AFC North football is fun bad, which is really funny because I thought if anything the inverse would have happened where I thought the NFC North was going to be the fun kind of bad because it's teams trying to fight each other for supremacy. No, the AFC is going to be fun bad because all these teams kind of just don't work and they're all just trying to find a way to get back on track. Though I did want to say real quick,
And it's gonna get a base
Base
hit in
hit.
left field.
I felt like I wanted to shout him out real quick. Pat Fryermuth finally showed up he finally was thrown to for once. Pat Fryermuth had more yards in this game and touchdowns in this game than he's had together with all of his other games together combined all season. Aaron Rodgers realized that he could throw to a tight end and immediately was like, "Oh shit, I'll lock in twin."
Again, when are we
Yeah,
getting
tight
this
ends were
four- when
going
are we
off.
getting this four
Tight ends were
set?
going off in this
When
game.
are we getting this 4 tight end set, Arthur Smith? Give it to me. I want to see 4 big guys in the backfield. All right, where's this 4 tight end set? Fucking offensive genius, fucking Arthur Smith. And it's
Yeah,
gonna go
well-
for a 1 and a
One.
2.
Double
Double
play.
play to
Doable
end
play.
the inning. To the top of the
Well-
4th we go. Dodgers are still up
Well-
2-0.
Well, I don't really have a gimmick this go around for talking about these teams. I guess I will actually. Here's one. Are the Steelers fun?
They're funny.
They're funny.
Are the Bengals fun?
They're also kind of funny, not gonna lie. They're
The jury's out on that one.
listen, they're funny because they have fucking grand uncle I've been in, which is very funny that we are very much calling Joe Flacco the unk, but not like we call Aaron Rodgers one, but like Joe Flacco's like the old geezer, bro. But like Aaron Rodgers is still like 3 draft classes ahead of him, but Joe Flacco, man, that's like listen, because he came off the couch, started playing football a little bit. Now he's just like back. He's just like still getting a roster spot. Like people are trading for him.
I mean, the
I got
Bengals.
nothing better to do.
The Bengals with Jake Browning. The
Fair
Bengals weren't fun, but Jake Browning was funny. The Bengals with Joe Flacco are kind of funny now.
Okay. How about this? What emotions do these teams elicit? What emotion does the Steelers elicit?
The Steelers get the one emoji, the dash, the 2 colons, and then just the L, not the capitalized L, just the regular, just kind of status. Like you're something. You're something. The Bengals get the emoji where the emoji looks at you and you can see their feet like twiddling from the back of their head. They're like, "Ooh, you're so funny. Ooh, tell me more.
I don't
Joe
think
Flacco."
that's an actual emoji, but I was gonna say I think both these teams elicit uh, let the unks do what they gotta do. That's
By
their.
the way,
The
speaking of
the
funny
unction.
things,
They listen. You know what? They just
This is-
enlisted that one the unction image.
yeah, that's what they're doing. But speaking of funny things, just a quickly pivot. We'll get back to the NFL, but I looked on the timeline and I saw that the Miami Heat are up 86-47 over the Grizzlies at half.
Oh, oh my God, John Morant.
Well, how's Morant doing right now? Is he
12 points, 2 rebounds, 15 assists. Not bad, but like he's the only person on that team.
Bam Adebayo's got 20.
Can someone tell John Morant to get back on the Instagram live? That we may need to get his vibes back up. Also too, something that I noticed real quick. Pelicans are beating the Spurs, and the Knicks are also beating the Celtics.
Damn,
yeah.
Savage is still on there?
I feel like the battle for the best teams in the East are going to be between the Knicks and are going to be the Knicks and the Cavs. Incredibly cold take that I'm sure nobody's heard all year, but yeah, that's what I believe. Maybe the Sixers if they lock in. Maybe the Bucks too, but I'd also say the Bucks, but I'm going to be real with you. Doc Rivers, I cannot take seriously.
Doc Rivers. Yeah. Speaking of unks, Doc Rivers.
I mean, they did beat Toronto. So there's that. But also, like,
yeah,
it's a lot of this is kind of easy on it, and I don't know how much it's gonna last.
Yeah, Giannis has to play with Kyle Kuzma. Pray for him, dog.
Swing and a miss.
Well, back to the football funnies. Real quick, I just saw that the Hawks are going on a 24-7 run against the Magic. Wanted to say that.
Right.
Well, we had the last of the London international games this week between Jags and Rams.
Oh,
and all I can say,
bro? That was a live leak. Me and Tegan, maybe. I'm saying, me and Tegan stayed up to woke up to watch that game. Me and Tegan are gonna be sooner investigated for watching a murder. Holy
was
hell!
It worth it?
That was bad. That game
Kyron
was
Williams
bad.
didn't get 10 points, so no. This was me the entire game.
What's the fuck is that white the quarterback's name? Oh my god, he was so ass I'm forgetting his name, bro.
Trevor Lawrence.
If Trevor Lawrence had that chain on, it's insert that video of the guy that like takes the chain that takes the chain off the guy. And then also the same video of the guy looking at his chain and saying, "Yo, shit, fate, nigga, you don't got it." That was bad. That game was bad.
I thought you were gonna reference the "oh fuck, I can't believe you done this."
Yeah,
because it really felt like that game.
That game was bad. No, that was an absolute Devontae Adams said, cardio, I just go to the end zone and catch goal line fades. 3 touchdowns for like 75 yards. The Rams were saying everyone was doubting us, so let us take the Jags out back and discipline them. It's bad. It was bad. It was all Rams.
Stafford is an MVP candidate, and I think we need to stop. We need to stop pretending he isn't. He's an MVP candidate right now.
Oh no, he is.
Swing and a miss. 2 down.
This man right now is on pace for 41 touchdowns and just 5 interceptions. Whatever they did to his back this offseason, it has locked him in.
They literally replaced his back. I don't know.
It's like that one Gridiron Heights clip where it's with Andrew Luck getting a new arm, but it's Matthew Stafford with his back.
Matthew Stafford's like Mr. Incredible. He just needed his back to get fixed.
Well, here's
my ball.
If you want to know,
back at the track, and
if you want to,
got it.
If you want to know how bad this game was, Jimmy Garoppolo was taking knees to finish the game. It was not fun.
On Ren's point, I will say this: Davante Adams has been one of the best signings of the offseason. Like, he has been great for the Rams.
Uncle still knows how to play wide receiver the old-fashioned way.
I will say this though. Brian Thomas Jr. got into the Halloween spirit early by dressing up as a ghost all game. Brian Thomas Jr.'s fall off is very sad this season. He's just not had it at all. And yeah, this was a game that happened. Oh yeah, one last thing. I will say this. The coaching decisions by Liam Cohen were very questionable because instead of going for it when you were down by 2 possessions, he decides to kick the field goal that would put him down by 2 possessions.
Clown juice.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
He
wrong,
misses.
Wrong one.
He misses. He misses. His kicker misses the field goal. That's fine.
Oh.
And now, in a position where he needs to get points on the board, he goes for it. Air ball. It's okay. Jaguars defense gets a stop. They go into the exact same position again. Air ball. It gets air ball.
And it was a bad game for Liam Cohen, but I'll give him this. He took accountability for it, and because I saw the clip of him talking with the players, like the film room and all that. I'll give him credit. He took accountability for that shit.
Fair enough. Well, let's get into the boring 12 o'clock game slate, also known as these 3 teams all won by 31 points. Everything else was kind of just mid. Let's just get the Band-Aid off. Geno Smith had 67 passing yards, and that's a perfect representation of how he played.
Yeah, you know what, Mommy? I think it is time for me to take over because, look, I'm going to be completely honest. This game was on, and also the Vikings-Eagles game, and I did not check back in this game after halftime because I knew the Chiefs had pretty much won this game. But if you really want to know just how bad this was, because honestly, this is probably even worse than what the Rams did to the Jaguars, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah.
The Raiders had the fewest offensive snaps in a game since the expansion Cleveland Browns. They had a total of 30 snaps on offense the entire game.
It should also be noted that this is the first time that Kansas City has limited a team to under 100 yards for the first time since 1997. And it's the worst game the Raiders have played outright since 2008. Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah. The Raiders, looking into it, they only had and granted, Geno did what he's usually done this season. That's not played well. But on the whole yardage situation, they had a total of 25 rushing yards in the entire game. That's pretty bad. You know what else is bad? Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs doing a trick play where Patrick literally yells out loud, "This fucking never fucking works," and proceeds to have the trick play work. Just rub it right in their goddamn face. Rub your fucking nuts right in their face.
Did Andy Reid call a bad play or something, or did
that was by design. That was so by design.
Mahomes deliberately do, or did
that was by design. I fully commit that was.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he was acting for his spot in a Hallmark Christmas movie.
It's always so funny. Like the Chiefs just like to do these experiments on the Raiders. It's just
it's like some fuck ass pyramid scheme of trick plays they have. They just go in and they're like, what is the dumbest thing we can run? What is the who?
Yeah, they just
up the play the janitor.
On the play calls, it literally.
I'm still not over the ring around the rosy shit.
Yeah, literally, the Chiefs just have all these play calls, all these trick play calls, and specifically, it says save them against the Raiders because they're not stopping this.
They're like, you want to try this? You want to try this out? They're like, it's that clip of what's Doug Peterson and Nick Foles, you want to do it? And that's between them, you want to do this fuck ass Rudy Tooty where we both do the warm at the same time, and it gets
Off the wall.
off the
There.
wall. Wait, and he's gonna stay at
All right.
first.
Gonna
Oh,
pull
Big
on-
Bubba, Big Bubba was not getting the second, bro.
Yeah, Kirk
He was
is
not getting
Kirk is
there.
very
He was
slow.
not getting there. But I mean,
Also-
That is a double for anyone else that isn't that big.
Alejandro Kirk
yeah,
is the
there is
slowest
so many
going-
more.
Oh.
My God, yeah, there is so many more things I still have to say though, because that was not even the most embarrassing part. The most embarrassing part of this game was the Kansas City Chiefs were having Gardner Minshew take a knee before the 2-minute warning. They were having
no.
Gardner Minshew take a knee.
Oh,
no, you wanna know-
Fuck, they're ahead of me.
Eyeball.
God damn it, 2-run homer. Fuck, I guess
It is gone.
Bye
sorry,
bye.
I guess I can't look. Sorry, I'm in a server with baseball people I was added to, and I just saw who hit a home run. I was like, oh fuck, they're ahead of me. So won't be looking there.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, 2-run bomb. Toronto's up
game.
2-2, tied
Hey.
up. No outs, bottom of the fourth.
Hey, you want to know the best part about this game? Or actually, I wanted to bring up something real quick. Couple things. Geno Smith had exactly 66 yards after catch today, on this day. He had 67 total passing yards. All of his yards came after the catch. He was doing nothing. He was playing the T-bone offense all day, where he just basically tosses it to the guy and makes him make plays.
Yeah,
How
and according to PFF, he had a higher rating than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh no, the Raiders also only held the ball for 18 minutes this game. But you want to know the truly funniest thing that happened this game, and that is Ren's GOAT, Kenny Pickett, was taking snaps.
And he fumbled.
And he fumbled. Dog.
Oh, man.
Like
You
this
wanna-
Raiders offense is currently the second worst in football.
This
It is
team-
averaging 14 points per game, and I did this because I had a feeling someone would ask about this. For comparison, the Raiders offense last year with Luke Getsy play calling was averaging 18 points per game. This offense has degraded from Luke Getsy.
You think Pete Carroll's gonna get the axe soon?
yeah,
He might.
may.
Look, man, this
It's not
No,
looking
you know what?
good
No,
right
no,
now
no,
for
no.
this
See,
coaching
because
staff.
here's what it is. I think Pete is gonna get one more.
It
God.
is gone.
I think Pete's gonna get one more year because they're gonna probably either draft a or no. How much are they stuck with Gino?
I think it's a 3.
They
he
extended him,
just
remember?
signed for 3 years. 3-year extension.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, here's
Poor
the thing,
Raiders,
because
their
the
team
Raiders
sucks.
right now, and granted, I feel like the ire right now is definitely at Pete Carroll and Kelly. I mean, their next 4 games are, because they have the bye week, but their next 4 games
Unfortunately,
are,
they've lost that game
Jaguars.
too.
yep, they've lost the bye week too. But they have the Jaguars, the Broncos on Thursday Night Football, the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, and the Browns.
You want to know the funniest thing? I could see them winning all 4 of those games. The funniest. You want to
They
know
could win all
why?
4, and they could also lose all 4.
No in
Look, man.
between. No in between.
Yeah, they're either going to go on the craziest the craziest 4-game winning streak that is going to put them at 6-5, and having all 5 of us here be like, well, shit, do we have to put the Raiders on the power rankings now? Or they're either just going to eat a total dick. And the likelihood is them eating a total dick. But hey,
Yeah, it's just I just feel like the Raiders, honestly, if these losses keep piling up, I feel like something's going to have to happen where someone's gonna have to get the axe. But I actually have one more. There is one more offensive snap that somehow makes things even worse because I had to do some calculating here,
God, it
and
wasn't.
yeah. So if
good
you thought what I said already about the Raiders' offense was bad enough, in the last 200 minutes of game time, the Raiders have scored 2 touchdowns.
and
And one of those touchdowns, one of those touchdowns only happened because the Raiders defense caused a fumble near the Titans goal line. So in the last 200 minutes of game time, they have 2 touchdowns to show for it.
Ooh, I'm doing the iShow speed right now, by the way.
God, these these guys fucking suck at playing professional football. As
Yeah.
we can see a football team so atrociously bad
Well,
at football.
well, the one thing that I do
It
want
is
to talk
insane
about.
to me. It is insane to me that Antonio Pierce got more out of this Raiders team than Pete Carroll has
More
so far.
hype on
That is a
Sonora.
damning statement.
Yeah. I will say this: the one thing that is still shocking me, they're very adamant about keeping Max Crosby. I, for the life of me, do not understand that. This team isn't like Max Crosby is like in his I think it's either his 6th or 7th year now, but it's just like I don't. Why are you keeping him around anymore?
I guess Max wants to stay. That's probably what's going on. He wants to stay a Raider, but I don't know how much longer he's going to take of this.
He has
I want
I don't know.
this.
This
This is just
gambling.
someone needs to put this man into like therapy or something and tell him that there's more teams out there that aren't the Raiders.
He's like, but if I turn this thing around, they're gonna call me a savior. I don't know, maybe he has a savior complex.
Bro, the only thing that you're saving is your sanity. If you the only thing that you're saving here is having to save your house. Put that shit up for rent and go play for like the fucking Patriots.
No, he's just gonna go into the Taco
I
Bell
think
house.
he just likes playing in Vegas. Genuinely, he just likes playing in Vegas.
Oh, he likes hitting the casinos after the game. Like every single time he loses, he looks at his bank account and is like, "Let's take out another 10K and see if this doesn't make me feel any better." And then he just loses every time, and it's just like, "Well, I expected that." Well, going next to another really boring game, Patriots and Titans. Drake May is good. Cam Ward looks like he can be good.
May, bro.
That's it.
They found another franchise QB. God damn it! The Patriots did it again. They found a good QB.
And 91% completion percentage.
Fuck no, fuck.
Yeah, guys. Drake May also had they got mobile Tom Brady. He ran the ball 62 times, by the way.
The third Reich is coming back, bro. This shit sucks.
Game was so over. Josh Dobbs went in and threw a pass.
Bro, the astronaut is still playing ball. See, again, can we? Again, I'm gonna do another PSA to everyone who thinks you can't get a job. Look at all these backup QBs that are still getting jobs. All right, these guys are still employed on a team, even though they shouldn't, but they still are. So even you feel like you're down and out of it. Think of Josh Dobbs. Think of Joe Flacco. Think of fucking.
Think of Tim Boyle.
Think of Tim Boyle, bro. Just think of all these high quality guys who are just going to sit on that fucking bench, but they are getting paid. They are getting paid. Think about that.
Yeah. Also, the Titans only had 40 rushing yards combined from their running backs today.
I love how the Titans fans were showing the Titans. I think there were louder cheers for Mike Vrabel than there was the Titans that day for good reason.
Yeah,
honestly, I think the biggest thing the Titans have is the win that they got this season, because this was looking to be because this would have been one of those teams that everyone was thinking 0-16. That Cardinals game is probably going to be the best thing that happened to them this season.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the best part about the Titans too, guess what? After October, they have 4 straight home games in November. So you yourself, yes, if you live in the Tennessee area, you can go see your Tennessee Titans suck ass all week. I mean, all the time in November.
I can't wait for $2 tickets, bro. I can't wait for $2.
$2, bro. You could go for that game for like $2.
To be more expensive.
Just Uber, Lamausers.
The Uber to the stadium is gonna be more than the tickets, bro. Tell my dad, let's go to the Titans game. They're like $2 a pop.
Yeah. By the way, I'm getting us all tickets to go to the Titans game. It's your responsibility to get there. And now we've saved the best of the bad for last. Um, guys, it's time for our annual the Tua stinks talkathon. Tua fucking reeks. He needs to
Bro, that
he
guy,
needs to not have
bro,
a
this
job
guy.
like 5 days
You know
ago.
what? No, I can't say shit because I'm so ready for it. I'm so fucking
Tua
ready.
Tagovailoa might be the biggest what if in the NFL in decades.
I'm not gonna say
Like, I don't remember
anything.
the last time a quarterback with this much promise got destroyed quite like this.
Again, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, get through the
That's it.
middle. I'm not saying anything because I'm so ready for my fucking team to make Tua look like fucking Dan Marino, bro. I'm so fucking.
Yeah. This feels like a different version of Robert Griffin III. Only instead of the leg, it's the head.
It's the brain. It's the
Yeah.
brain.
Look, man. When Tua shows up,
I genuinely feel awful for Tua, dude.
when Tua shows up to the WWE to challenge Roman Reigns in a Bloodline Rules match come 2028, I'm going to be so here for it, man. Unprotected chair shots to the head for everyone.
I mean, I love how Mike McDaniel is pretty much just begging to be fired.
I genuinely have no idea why he still even has a job. Like, it's clear that no one wants to be there. It's so clear.
Literally, after another screw up, you literally just see Mike McDaniel just tell the offense to get the fuck off the field. He is so done. He just wants out of here.
Oh yeah, and another fucking post, like a press game conference for Ventura, saying that he can't see behind the O line because he's so short. Remember?
Oh, Kyler
Gabriel didn't even
him?
do that good either. Think about this. A modern NFL team that had only 116 yards of passing scored 31 points.
Quinn
31
Ewers,
points
hits the
by
bat.
doing
Yeah.
absolutely nothing and
Quinn
watching the
Ewers had to go in the game. Quinn
Oh no,
Ewers.
you want to know the funniest part about this game? This was the first rookie QB matchup we've had all season.
Freeman fouls it off to stay alive.
Oh,
By the
man.
way, Devon
That being
Achane
said-
had 2 less yards than Tua.
Also, why does Tua just never why doesn't Tua just
Why
never
doesn't Tua
not
just
know?
retire, bro?
Why does he just shut the fuck up? Just shut the fuck up.
I don't listen. You know this. Listen, MAGA QB's gotta speak, bro.
MAGA, shut up. Man,
They
look,
love to
man,
yap, bro. Apparently.
all I'm gonna say is this: Quinshawn Judkins might be the replacement that the Browns needed at running back, because every single day he's looking like Nick Chubb
Freddie Freeman
2.0.
fouls off again.
I mean, he's on pace for over 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns this season. He's having a
And he
great
didn't
rookie
even
year.
play to start the season. He didn't play in their opener.
I feel like
I
a lot
wonder
of
why he
people
wasn't playing.
I feel like a lot of people had the Dolphins as secret tank bowl contenders, but I think they were like one of the bottom 5, maybe one of the bottom 4. I think they're one of the 2 worst teams in the entire.
Fouled off again. Freddie Freeman saying.
I mean, outside of the Jets and Titans, like, I feel like they're top. They're like bottom 3. They're like
The only reason that the Dolphins have a win is because they had to face the Jets.
And even then, I think the Jets might get their get back potentially. If they're starting
And the
Quentin
Jets
Ewers,
fumbled so many times in that game too. Like they literally
Freddie
fumbled that
Freeman
game.
hits one deep into center, and it's caught.
Oh,
He's going to just
Yeah.
retreat. Betts is going to retreat back to first. 2 down.
yeah, I mean, speaking of quotes from after the game, what's the expectations for Tua this week? He's going to take the snaps this week, and he's going to be the starter this week. And my expectation is that we don't throw 10 picks.
I mean, these
and he's
real
playing the
fast.
Falcons.
Listen. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I do not care what y'all
Look.
say. The Miami Dolphins can win this game. I do not care what you guys say. Honest to God, do not care.
That's fine. I think Bijan Robinson might break the rushing record this week,
I
though.
understand what you're saying. I'm going
No, no,
to.
no, no, no. I'm not saying that because of like, oh, the Falcons are gonna win it. No, like the Dolphins have like one of the worst run defenses of all time. Like this isn't even like a me trying to be like that. It's, like they have been ran on by everyone. They're going to get ran on today. I mean tomorrow, on Sunday.
We'll see. Jesus.
Well, after that, let's get to the only outlier of this, in which hey, we get to talk about the Bears a lot earlier this time around. Um, Once again, I expected this. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect the Bears to win by 2 possessions. I felt like for what they did, the Bears played a pretty good game, despite how Caleb played, which he had probably his worst game, but still not enough to lose the game. I felt like the Bears did pretty fine. The defense stepped up. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai were very decent. And, I was very impressed by the offense and very impressed by the defense. It felt like the first truly complete game from the Bears this season. I felt like the defense was a little bit iffy in the first half against Dallas. But I definitely feel like this is the first game where I felt the Bears outright had a amazing game plan.
Caleb had a rough game, and the Bears still won by double digits. You'll take that every single time.
I mean, really, also like it also helped that Rattler had his worst performance this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
the
not,
same.
yeah, like the defense really had like Rattler in a fucking like spit in a fucking tizzy, man. Like they like 3 picks on the day for him, and he
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
it was
Spencer
rough.
Rattler only had 2 turnovers on the year going into this game. Like, the Saints weren't turning the ball over with him. After this game, Spencer Rattler now has 6 turnovers to his name. The Bears defense forced 4 turnovers.
Let's talk about the Bears rushing attack. It's been really good, man. DeAndre Swift has become the first Bears running back since Khalil Herbert, I believe, in 2023
Hits a
to have
fly,
back-to-back
it's a
100-yard
right
rushing
field,
attempts.
and
I think Ben Johnson. I think Johnson finally realized how to utilize like Swift more into the game because I think he realizes that he's an open space guy, and he wants to like utilize that more. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swift's main thing is he doesn't do well in the first level. He does well in the second and third. You want to know how you get guys to the second and third level? You do zone blocking that gets tackles up to the 5-yard line. And after Swift gets past like the 5-yard line, he breaks off runs and he can get to places. And I feel like it's the inverse with Kyle Monangai. Monangai fucking demolishes level 1, and he's a guy that fights to the 2 and to the 3. He's not a guy that can get to the 2 and the 3 often, but he's a guy that does well in the 1 level. And he had probably, honestly, I felt like he had a way more impressive game than Swift. I guess not talking about like stat wise, but like they were splitting very evenly. The Bears ran the ball 32 times, and we've been asking for this. We had Roshan Johnson carrying the ball this game, and unfortunately he's out this week. But like, look, man, this was a very good game from the Bears' offensive side of things. I don't care what people say when people said Caleb had a bad game. Every quarterback has a bad game. It happens. And the Bears thankfully got one of their bad games away against one of the more gritty teams in the NFL.
Yeah, he had a bad game, but we won. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what I care about. I will say, though, for the Saints, in terms of Rattler had a very bad game, it also really helped in terms of the Saints having to rely on Rattler. It also helped that they really could not rely on the run game because they only had 44 rushing yards for the entire game. And granted, losing Kendre Miller, who's out for the season now, that's obviously not going to help in terms of the rushing attack, but they really had no other option out there with Kamara just getting shut down completely.
Yeah, the biggest loss from this Bears game was I think they got hurt again. And playing against the Ravens, it's not looking like it'll be a favorable matchup. But I do think Vegas has everything wrong. I don't think that this game is out of reach for Chicago. I still feel like they could go into Baltimore and beat Lamar. They went into they went into the Commanders and beat them. Now, granted, those are both two different teams, but it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, one more note about the Saints. Starting center Eric McCoy is out for the season with a bicep injury.
Ugh. Anything you had to
Alrighty.
say, Magnum?
To the top of the
Fine.
fifth or bottom of the fifth we go.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Drake.
Well,
Fucking Drake's
well,
in
time
the
to get
game,
some...
yo.
I
Gotta
didn't see him.
win.
My bad.
No, you're good. Well, let's get into one of the worst games this week. That was close. Panthers Jets.
Oh, lines in into left field. Base
Blooper.
hit for
That's
Toronto.
now.
Jets are fucking horrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is week whatever, bro. Justin Fields, my nigga to nigga, bro. Please change positions, bro. You are ass at QB, bro. You are ass at QB, bro. Please change positions, bro. I'm begging you. That's all.
Yeah. Tyrod Taylor looks like a better quarterback, and Tyrod Taylor looks like dog shit.
It's
Also,
like
Bryce Young got hurt.
I mean, Justin Fields' problem, like throughout his entire career, is that he never passes the ball. He always holds on to the ball, and that's like a big thing about a quarterback. You know, he needs to know when to throw it, but he never does. He just does not have the instinct. He just doesn't have the
He's always waiting for the big throw to happen, and it's like, my brother, the big throw isn't going to happen. Take the fucking check down. Also, too, to add more insult to injury, he had more passing yards in this game in over a half than he had in the entire game against the Broncos. Also, the Panthers are still not good. But Xavier Legette had a pretty decent game, so good for him.
I mean, the fact that they're above. I mean, the fact that they're above, like the fact that they're 4-3 right now, like is still like
They're second in the division.
The only reason why they're 4-3 is because they have a very good running tech, and their defense has been playing solid in terms of yardage giving up and points.
I mean, granted,
Unfortunately,
their defense has been, yeah, Panthers' defense has been on and off, where it feels like one week they actually look like a respectable enough defense, and then the next week they look absolutely horrible. But obviously the big story for Carolina here is Bryce Young is out this week, and Andy Dalton, I believe, is going to be starting.
yep.
can Andy Dalton make another gift for the Bills? We'll see. I will just say this: I don't think Carolina's relevancy will be around for much longer, because after Buffalo, they have two divisional games: the Packers, the Niners, and the Rams. Good fucking luck.
And if they beat those teams, or at least get a decent record against them, who knows?
Fair enough. Well, time to get to the most confusing game. One of the most confusing games. Jalen Hurts had a. I'm going to sit here and I will say this. I give Jalen Hurts a lot of shit, but I will sit here and I will own up.
Second.
He had a phenomenal
Double play.
game against the Vikings. The Vikings have a very strong defense, and I will give Jalen Hurts credit where it's due. This was a great game from him. The Eagles' defense is fucking terrible. And they still have yet... no, they scored a touchdown every single game. I mean, every single quarter.
And granted, they did get a pick six, so yeah.
The Eagles still lack consistency. And Patullo needs to be fired.
I mean, yeah, he needs to be fired, but it's funny we're saying this after a game where Hurts throws a perfect rating. That is funny.
Yeah.
Listen, he did it. Listen, Jalen Hurts did what he needed to do. Good. He did what he needed to do last game.
Yeah, he did what he needed to do. He put his Others have said this, but Jalen Hurts literally put his dick on the table. Let's not lie to ourselves. He
Listen,
literally did
he's put his
that.
BBC on the table and told the Vikings D to keep seasoning it. He did. He put in that work. He put in. We cannot take him away that this game. He put in that work, bro. He helped the Eagles
I mean,
win that game.
I'll save this conversation for probably next week, but
Oh,
I'm
and
getting
so
out.
first down.
But yeah, I am officially I'm concerned about the Vikings defense, but I'll save that for another time.
Spoiler alert,
I'm
they
concerned
lost
about the
on
Vikings.
Thursday.
I'm just concerned about the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Carson Wentz this game
that
didn't have a
defense
great
is
game.
really rough. Yeah, Wentz also had a terrible game, which may have been some foreshadowing for the following game. Let's just say.
Can I ask a quick question about the Vikings?
Go ahead.
Is J.J. McCarthy okay?
No.
Like he seemed like he was moving around.
I think he's
Why is he not playing?
I think he's taking mental health days at this
I
point.
told you. Like I'm saying, J.J. McCarthy died last year. Like after he got drafted, he died. He died. Like those first two games, like that was in the shop. It's currently working in the shop right now. He's a clone, and it's faulty. Unfortunately, he has to get some repairs. That's why Carson Wentz.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will just say this. JJ McCarthy will most likely start next week. That is, of course, a conversation for next week, but we just wanted to kind of say that real quick. Let's move on to the afternoon slate of games now, where we have a lot of funny things to talk about. First things first, let's get the more boring games out of the way. Colts and Chargers. I think after Thursday Night Football, that win against the Chargers, I feel like has only improved my opinion on the Colts even more. Spoiler alert, the Chargers won. But all things considered, I think it's time to that game aside, I think it's finally time to say with full confidence, the Colts are the best team in the NFL.
Danny Dimes' legacy times is no longer a meme.
Can Daniel Jones win the MVP? The MVP, bro. The MVP race right now, bro. The MVP race right now is, Dak's probably not gonna, not in the
Baker
talk
and
that
Daniel.
should, but it's
Stafford too.
It's
Stafford.
Matt Stafford, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, maybe Dak, and
Jonathan Taylor.
Mahomes is in there too.
Ew! No, get the fuck! No! Get the light skinned nigga out! No!
I mean,
no,
Jonathan Taylor is an
nigga.
Jonathan Taylor is an offensive player of the year conversations. I don't think that should be any doubt.
Listen, I would.
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
if you told me this last week, I'd have been like, oh yeah, Bijan Robinson's in that MVP talk, unironically. But after the last game, they didn't run the ball too much.
Look,
but,
Daniel Jones has only thrown. By the way, Daniel Jones has only thrown 3 picks this season. Only 3.
Is Daniel Jones an elite quarterback? Question mark.
For reference, Daniel Jones is not very known for.
Daniel Jones is not good. He's not good.
Daniel Jones is not known for being keen with the ball. Last year, he threw 7 picks in, I believe, 10 games. The year before that, in 2023, he threw 6 picks in a year that he tore his ACL in 6 games. The year before that, in 2022, he threw 5 picks in, I believe, I think 16 games. Yeah, 5 picks in 16 games. And then in 2021, he threw, I think, 7 picks in, I want to say, 12 games. So Daniel Jones has not been very careful with the ball recently. But think about it. He's only thrown 3 picks this season, and 2 of them were against the Rams. The other one was, I think, a fluke pick against the Cardinals. He has been one of the most safest and efficient quarterbacks in the NFL this year.
Honestly, I argue that the Colts should be undefeated. If it wasn't for Ajante Mitchell, this team has the perfect record.
Agreed, 100%. Granted, I still think this team is beatable because we know how to beat them. Daniel Jones still, his worst game was still against the Rams, where he threw 2 picks. If you force this team to make turnovers, you have the advantage against them because they mostly win by having the ball,
Shut them
and
out.
by having the ball and not making mistakes. And whenever you force them to make mistakes, they can't recover from them.
Yeah.
They don't have
Easier
the
said than
rebound
done,
factor.
though.
Agreed. Also, from this game too, I just wanted to say, I think Justin Herbert may genuinely never gift his offensive lineman anything ever again because he had a miserable game against the Colts. Like, he only got sacked 3 times, but it really felt like he should have been sacked more than that.
It's been a problem like for a long time. Like Justin Herbert just can't get offensive line help.
Yeah. It's such a weird year for the Colts because with how bad that conference is and how bad their own division is, there's a good possibility this team could be 16-1. Granted, they could still lose to a team like the Chiefs. They could still even lose to a team like the Seahawks and
Popped up
Niners.
in the
And
air.
actually, no, that's not true. They still have their regular
Foul,
loss
2
in
down.
Jacksonville
Yeah,
to
they
do.
do.
But 15-2 is still still respectable. But other than that, not much else I really have to say. Anything else if you guys want to bring it up?
Yeah, chat. The Colts
Let
are
me go on
very
an intermission
the Colts
real
are
quick.
very good.
Yeah,
very,
what's up,
Preston
Noah?
Maker has 587 passing yards.
I'm sorry, what?
587 for North Texas.
swing and a miss.
Huh? 500. Is he gonna break the fucking record? Isn't it 700?
9 minutes left in the fourth for that game. Yeah, he has 587 passing yards and 4 touchdowns.
Jesus.
381 of them have been yards after catch. Dog. Oh my god. Charlotte was winning this game at one point, by the way. Wow.
Up top
Gonna look real
swing,
quick. 587 would be the 23rd most by a player in a single game in college football history. The all-time record is Connor Halliday and Patrick Mahomes, who both had 734.
How do you get that? How do 2 players get that
700
specific
and-
amount, bro? That's crazy that 2 players get that high and both have the same amount of yards. That is crazy how that
That's-
happens. Swing
You know what the best
and
part
a
about-
miss.
You know what the best part about Connor Halliday and Patrick Mahomes was, despite them setting the records?
They
What?
lost.
They both lost.
Yeah, they lost to
Three-
Mahomes lost to Mayfield.
So they're Messmaker is 150 yards away from breaking a record. Okay, well, we are going to be keeping tabs on that game, and we will also be keeping tabs on Cal versus Virginia Tech because that game somehow fucking got tied up. Congratulations, Cal. You continue to be useless. Anywho, let's get back to another blowout of a game. This might just be a struggle year for the Commanders, but that was not a good game.
Chad, what is happening with quarterbacks, bro? Marcus Mariota is planning to start the next game. Like what is happening with QBs, bro? Like this is Jaden Daniels, what, 2nd or 3rd year? I forgot.
Second year.
Yeah, this is not even like a sophomore slump. This is just a sophomore, like, I got drunk and now I'm not sure I'll be able to make the class on time type shit. Like, just, this is the year of injuries. I feel like more than I feel like it ever has been. Like, now, like, and, you know, we'll talk about the Niners later, but, like, bro, what is with these starting QBs and just not playing, bro? Also, yeah, Dallas, you are a weird team. Dak Prescott needs to. Dak's like, can I please win MVP, bro? I literally keep putting the team on my back. Like,
I mean, it certainly does help that CD's back. It really does help.
Yeah, but
Agreed.
I'm
like,
gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it until they prove me wrong. The Dallas Cowboys are what happens when you turn the Big 12 into an NFL team.
Oh god, I can't believe. Like, I thought Dallas was gonna win this game, but like this was a shockingly solid game from Dallas.
It was
Like
belt
this
to
they
this is
ass.
what I
that was the most they handle business. They handle business.
look. I will sit here and say this: people are doubting Dallas because they don't have a defense. It does not matter if this team has a defense or not. They will just outscore you. This team is going to be potentially in the run for a playoff spot come like January and December. This team isn't going to just lay down and die.
I
Can I
And
talk about Can I talk about a fallacy that I really? Can I talk about a fallacy real quick that I've always had a problem with? The
go ahead.
defense wins championships. The defense wins championships philosophy. It's true that defenses win championships, but I think everyone's forgetting about the first part of that. That first part of that phrase. Offenses win games. Can't win championships if you don't win games.
We got the full. We got the
Agreed.
Exhibit
thinker
A,
here.
the other team in Texas.
We got the thinker here, right here.
No, the
And I'm
thing
just saying,
is,
if you combine the Cowboys offense and the Texans defense, they'd be undefeated.
true. The old Dallas team needs to come together.
Yes,
I
the all
just-
Texas team. What would we call them? Would we call them actually? God, would we call them the Dallas Texans?
We would call them the Dow Houston Calkins.
No, that's corny. No, we'll just call them Texas. Just like just that's it. No, nothing else. Just
The
Texas.
Texas
just
Texans.
Texas.
Nope,
like
just
their
Texas.
logo,
Nope, just Texas. That's it.
the logo
Texas.
is just the logo. Is just
I do
the
want to
state.
talk about.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I
They're
do
a blue
want to talk
version of
about the Commanders,
Longhorns
though.
logo. It's blue and red.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Longhorns logo. Anyways, go, Nick.
hmm Yeah, I do want to talk about the Commanders because it's just, I mean, injuries are killing them. Like, obviously, the Daniels injury, like, their entire receiving core has pretty much been out with injuries. Dorrance Armstrong's out for the season with a knee injury, and he's been one of their best players on defense, which, seeing what we saw against Dallas, that is the last thing they could really afford because,
And they walk 'em.
I mean, they walked them. Injuries aside, because injuries are killing the Commanders. God, that secondary is fucking horrible. Like,
Yeah.
Washington has one of the worst secondaries in football right now. Like, Marshawn Lattimore, that guy is washed. Look, if you look up in the dictionary, images of
Bro was so ass. He
show up.
turned Nick's mic into a fucking microwave, bro. Nick, we did not hear a single word after you said he was ass.
Oh my fucking god,
All right,
Jesus
there you
Christ.
are. Anyways, say it again.
Oh god, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. Marshawn Lattimore is washed, and the fact that the Saints got rid of him might be the only good
And the
thing
base
Mickey Loomis has
hit gets
done.
through. Runner at second and Snell. Yeah, go ahead and leave Snell. Go ahead. It's okay.
Damn, 91 pitches.
Yeah, you're at 91 in the bottom of the sixth game. It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, but like the thing is that they just don't trust their bullpen. Like they just don't like.
Okay, you know what?
For
I'll give
good
Snell,
reason,
if
but,
Snell lets up
yeah.
if Snell lets up a bomb or like another like
Listen, man,
good
like
hit,
also, oh yeah, and, their best reliever, Alex Vesia, is not in right now either.
Yeah.
He has like an
Yeah.
emergency with his wife. So
yeah, change your
Yeah.
And granted, I said this going into the series that like the best way to beat the Dodgers is you have to beat their starting pitching, and the Blue Jays have a shot now.
The Blue Jays approach is just significant. It's just so much more. It's just so much better than. It's pretty much the perfect counter to their pitching.
yeah,
Fair enough.
Pitch to contact. Also Varsho, but he's just also Varsho. Sheehan's getting loose in the pen.
he's still in the game. He's still with Varsho up. Oh man. Sorry, we kind of
No,
got
you're-
sidetracked.
Yeah, no,
You're
we're gonna
good.
talk
He's
about.
up.
Listen, baseball's happening
Ooh,
on,
extra
so
heat. Oh, Sheehan. Oh man.
Yeah. Well,
What were we talking
unless
about?
anyone else has the Dallas and Commanders.
Cowboys,
yeah.
Cowboys, good. Commanders, Dak Prescott,
Yeah,
keeps putting his
and
light
it's
skin
and
dick
it's
on
yet
the
again.
table. No one wants to season it, but he's gonna keep slapping it on the table because they're like, bitch, I am. Listen, Dak, for whatever it is, Dak feels like one of the most underrated QBs of like the past, like of the 2020s. I'm not gonna lie. Like no, he doesn't get the top spotlight that other teams, that other quarterbacks get, but he's always like, he's like, forget playoff, like the playoff success or whatnot. Like Dak is getting paid, and he is working for the Cowboys. He is always giving the Cowboys a chance to do something, and I feel like
He's
Dak
modern day Philip Rivers.
Yeah, he's just like Dak is giving the Cowboys the chance. Like he says, "Fuck, if we don't have a defense, we're just gonna put up points." So like Dak Prescott.
Welcome back, Joe Burrow.
Again, Dak Prescott may not win MVP based on like everyone else is having like really good seasons, but Dak should win Offensive Player of the Year at least in some point in time. Like he is just a very good QB. He's a very good QB, and a lot of teams will wish to have a Dak Prescott on their team. That's all. Shout out to the Fortress, bro. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, that's it for the Cowboys, though.
Yeah. No. If anyone else had anything to say. All right then.
Nothing much.
All right then. Well, let's get. Before we get into this game, I want to ask: are we gonna save that game for very last?
What's that game?
Yeah, we'll save it.
Oh, you know that. You know
That
the game,
game.
Ren. You know that game.
The white boys. That's all I have to say to you.
Oh,
Exciting whites.
yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
we're-
yeah, that,
we're-
yeah,
we're
yeah,
saving that
can
for
be,
later.
Yeah, that can be last. That can be last.
All right, Packers Cardinals. I just want to say this real quick out of the way. Jacoby Brissett is a better quarterback than Kyler Murray,
count.
and I'm tired of people acting like that's
Listen,
not
Snell,
true.
Just get through this inning, man. Listen, I know it's rough, Snell, but just get through the head.
Micah Parsons won that game for Green Bay.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to stay on my side of things with Green Bay. They're a really good team.
Foul
I am
off.
hesitant to
Foul.
call them playoff contenders. They are a good team that will win a playoff game. They are nowhere near that level yet.
I mean, the thing is that, like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to. I don't want you to. I feel like the NFC North is just. I mean, or the NFC in general. I mean,
And he hits a ball
my God.
foul.
wow.
Ow.
Ooh, you lucked out, Snell. You got to strike him out. You lucked up on
The
that
NFC
one.
is so wide open. Like, so like I'm gonna save my judgment, but like it's clear that like the dominance of like those first two like games was really kind of solidified like a
right.
lot of people's opinions on the Packers. And
Deals,
they
and he almost
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
decapitates the nigga, bro.
I think it hit him.
Did
But
it
it
hit him?
doesn't matter anyway.
He's still gonna walk anyways. It may have hit him,
It's
but
a walk regardless.
it's a walk regardless. But god damn, let's see that.
Yeah, they got to pull Snell. They got
Yeah, that hit him.
Woo!
That hit him
Oh, Grace to
Yeah,
shoulder,
yeah.
on the shoulder.
Could have been a fucking headshot, bro. Call that Call of Duty, bro. Bases loaded. I mean, the bad man's not coming.
I think
It is the bottom of the Dodgers order, but if they get a
Yep,
base hit,
you
they're
get
gonna
pulled.
score. Oh, they're gonna pull them. All right, 100 pitches, and your reliever is not going into favorable position with bases loaded, and bottom of the order for the Dodgers, but still bases loaded, no outs is very yikes. Packers.
Real quick, I just wanted to say real quick. I was looking at the NBA games. The Wizards are beating the Mavs like convincingly. It is 89-76.
Defense wins championships, though.
Yeah. Look, man, I just don't have a lot of. I think Green Bay is good. I think the NFC North is just too hard of a division for them to call themselves like Super Bowl contenders. They have to be at like a Lions tier for me to call them that. But I don't think they're there yet. Not to say that they can't be later on the season, but they just have a stench that they can't get rid of right now. But Noah, you have some very interesting opinions on the Packers.
Two.
Noah,
Hello?
you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just thinking because I think my take is that the Packers are the opposite of the Cowboys. Elite defense, mediocre offense.
Well, I don't know.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, I don't think. I feel like the Giants is that the offensive defense is more than mediocre. I think
Fair. I think the Packers defense is fine enough.
inconsistency has always been the problem for the Packers, and it's still happening now.
Yeah. Not to mention too, again, the Cardinals played pretty well against Green Bay, and I'm not going to discount Jacoby Brissett. I think a lot of people sitting here that aren't having at least some questions on the Packers are completely neglecting the fact that this team isn't phenomenal. However, I will say this. This team knows how to find ways to win. And I think this team is the perfect embodiment.
It was so
Foul
close.
off.
The Cardinals almost won that game. If they like completed a fourth down, converted a first down, they would have probably won that game.
And as I
Yeah.
said, that sack by Parsons, that pretty much won the game for Green Bay.
Yeah.
It pushed Arizona back and made things tough for them.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's just-
liner. That's gonna
Hey,
score
I
a
think-
run. Mate, score more. And
I
he's
thi-
gunning.
I think Green Bay is a perfect litmus
stays,
test
so
of
still
if you know
bases
ball
loaded,
in the
3-3.
NFL. Because if you say this team is a Super Bowl contender, I think you're just a crazy ass biased homer. But if you think this team is bad, I think you're just a crazy ass biased bitch. This team is perfectly good. They have to win more convincingly to get to that point. And this week,
I don't think. Listen, man, I'm sorry. I don't understand why you always try to discredit them so much. I get that you don't like them. We don't like them either. But come on now, calm down.
no, I feel like I'm giving them credit right now.
As long as
I
you're saying they're good, which you are, you're saying they're good. I think it's fine.
I'm just gonna say this.
Ooh, Millie
This
Duck's
game
off
against the
plate.
Steelers is going to be very interesting. A lot of things could change. This could be a game where Green Bay, if they win that, they could just go on a tear, and they could just use everything from that momentum to stop everyone in their way. On the opposite hand, I could see the inverse of that happening if they lose, but that's for next week. Now, let's get to Sunday
Swing
Night
and a miss.
Football. Ren, if you want to lead this off, you can. If not, I can.
To lead us off. See, this is why I constantly say this about and why I go into every game believing that the Falcons could either win or lose this game, because that was a very bad performance against an injured Niners team. And we will give credit for the Niners. Regardless of their injuries, they're still leading that division and they're still pumping out wins. So say what you want, and that's why I also hate hearing people say stuff about all this, or hate the statistics about our defense. Please don't give us the spotlight like that, bro, because we're going to disappoint you, and that's exactly what they did. Apparently, Bijan Robinson was a world beater MVP type thing last week against a Buffalo team, and then against an injured Niners team without Fred Warner and whatnot, they just said no Bijan, and then you let fucking Christian McCaffrey turn back into Christian McCaffrey. It's and then just that's why I never buy into any type of hype the Falcons have. I do not buy into it. I'm just watch. Just watch. because you go from winning 2 convincing games against the Commanders and Bills to just 10 points. Really, with this offense, 10 points? That's all you could have done against an injured team? It's like fuck. That's why I'm like, yep, and that's why I'm back to reality and going, fuck, they could lose against Miami, bro. Like, they could lose against Miami. And I will hear nothing from anyone else. They can lose the Falcons can lose against Miami because again, early in the season they scored nothing against the Panthers. Nothing. And then, it's just it's bad. But for the Niners, hey, you get a good win. If the media wants to believe the Falcons are a very good team, you got a very good convincing win against the Falcons. And hey, injured or not, you're getting wins. You're leading your division. So I believe so. So,
full count.
Keep it up, Niners. That's
Yeah.
all. That's about it. That's about it. Oh boy.
Listen, man, like the Niners, the Niners just they just keep on fighting.
They
no
will
matter
not,
how
and
much
that's
they
why
lose.
they'll be a pesky fucking team, bro. The Niners.
Popped up.
Foul, popped up,
Yeah.
foul.
It
Into his hands.
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think the Falcons, like, here's the thing. I don't even think like the passing attack was like bad or anything. This is just one of those games where I just felt like why am I blanking on his name right now?
Michael Penix.
No, not Michael Penix. Your head coach.
Raheem
I always
Morris.
forget.
Raheem Morris.
Yeah, I felt like Raheem Morris really had no idea what to do against this offense. Which, granted, most of
and
the
he
offense
walked
was
some!
just
Oh fuck.
4-2.
4-2.
Oh no, the Dodgers bullpen is doing the Dodgers bullpen thing.
yeah.
No outs
It-
too. Bases still are loaded. One bomb can break open this game.
Yeah, it's just I don't feel Raheem Morris had a really good game plan against the Niners. I
Which he
mean,
shouldn't.
obviously
I
it's
don't
hard
know
to
how. Man,
like Christian McCaffrey is hard to stop 100%. I am not going to take that away. The fact is, Christian McCaffrey is just one of those running backs who will get a touchdown on you no matter what. You could go up against the perfect like storm of everything, and Christian McCaffrey would find some way to get 60 yards and a touchdown out of it.
I still just it's the offense.
But that
man.
was a rough game.
It's the offense.
I saw it in the
man. Y'all
comment
niggas couldn't,
section of like
I don't know.
I saw it in the comments section of like one of the Falcons posts where it feels like the Falcons one week look like the most prepared team possible, and then the next week they look like the most unprepared team
And this is what
possible.
they've been for fucking years. That's the thing. It's been like this for. This is before Raheem. This is Smith. This is Quinn. This is Mike. Like, this is years of just. Can you guys be consistent for once? For weeks in a row, multiple weeks in a row. Can you guys be consistent? Like, please. That's the thing. It's like, that's why I'm like, I should not. That's why I don't bet. Mainly because my team has done damage. And ropes one for a base hit into right field. That's going to score a run.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue
5-2
Jays are open.
Toronto.
They're blowing.
No
they're starting to
outs.
blow
They are
this open.
putting. They're
Still
eating
no
up.
out.
Still
Oh,
no
boy.
outs. They are,
Oh man, this bullpen sucks. This bullpen.
Someone tell Shohei that he needs to start hitting home runs again.
Put it. Oh yeah. We didn't see it, but like when we at the Dodgers bullpen, one of the fans was holding a sign saying featured the 6th worst bullpen in Dodgers history.
Yeah, they are.
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, no. The Falcons can't be consistent, so that's why I'm like, that's why I don't bet, and that's why I'm like, fuck. That's why, and I also want to, you know what? I'm gonna, because I have more things to say, but I'm gonna let everyone else give their thoughts on it, because I do have things that need to be said about the Falcons. But everyone must speak, because I will speak. So I'm
But
gonna
honestly,
let
like
everyone say.
regarding the Falcons, like they're the reason I kept them off my power rankings after they beat the Bills, because I've accepted, especially after that Panthers game, I have accepted that the Falcons are the the Falcons are the type of team that could beat the Colts one week and then lose to the Jets the next week. That is who they are.
Let me see. They play the Colts. They play the Colts in Germany. Let me see who they play the next week. Like while you go on.
Yeah, it's just
Grounded,
that's an out.
forced out at foam, and we get one
It's
out.
just I've come to realize, like, you know what? The Falcons are gonna do whatever the hell they plan on doing, and there is nothing I can predict with this team other than they are consistently unpredictable.
They play the Panthers after the Colts game. Funny enough. Then they play the Saints. Then they play the Jets. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts before I say?
One last thing that I will just say real quick. I still think with the inconsistencies, the Falcons are a good team. It's just I don't know how this team's gonna look, just with how rough this NFC is. Granted, I still think they have a chance to do something. It's just you're gonna have to get some consistency going.
Anyone else before I just say I break the ultimate news? No.
What?
All right, the Falcons season is over. Genuinely, no. I am saying this being so dead ass. The season is over. They have missed the playoffs. Reason they have to. I'm talking like Jesus Christ has to come back and bless them for them. You know why? Because even though spoiler alert, Tampa Bay lost. Even though Tampa Bay lost, they lost against a very good Lions team who is picking up steam. I said going into the season, really, the Falcons have to win their division to make their playoffs. And clearly, they can't win their division. And they already have, the Panthers and Buccaneers have at least a game on them, all right? And if the Buccaneers still are, like, one of the best in the South, they win a division. That's cool. It's like, here we go, oh, they can't win the division, maybe they wild card. Then you look at the wild card. 3 teams in the NFC West look pretty good. 2 or 3 teams in the East look pretty good. The entire North looks great. The Falcons are not making the playoffs unless they bomb the fucking NFC North, East, and West, and Tampa Bay specifically. There's no way they're making the playoffs at all. There are too many. They dropping those early games to the Bucks and Panthers are looking real bad. And seeing they can't be really that consistent, they should have beat the Niners, honest to God. With how injured they were, they should have beat the Niners, honest to God. And they didn't. There's zero chance. There's zero chance that they make the play. There's point and put as many zeros from here to Antarctica and then put a 1 at the end. There's no way they're making the playoffs at all. And I've had that thought ever since Monday. I was like, they're not making the playoffs at all this season. Unless literally every star in the universe aligns and a supernova happens. Like, they're not making the playoffs. That's all. It's so over. And it's week 8 and it's so over. And they're at 500, but like it's bad. It's bad in the ATL.
Well, I'll say this at least. I don't know what else to say. Bucks Lions.
Another game where I think the Lions are a very good team. They're a very good team. They're very good. They're
What?
I think the Bucks have reached the limit on like injuries at this point. I think
high ball back at the wall, a grand slam for Toronto. Toronto has opened a can of whoop-ass on the Dodgers. 9-2 in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, blown right open. That door is shattered.
Wide open. With that, unless an impossible happens, Toronto takes game 1. Oh, it was bound. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen in this inning, and there it is.
Oh man.
A grand
Oh, the
slam for
Dodgers.
the Blue Jays.
Oh man, how about that bullpen, huh? How about that bullpen? How
Elite, very elite. Yikes. Anywho, the Blue Jays have scored the same amount of points that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did on Monday.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that. Sorry, yeah, no, a grand. It was bound to listen. With how this game was going, someone was gonna hit a fucking nuke.
the dam was gonna break.
Yeah, the
the
dam
dam
was
was
gonna
gonna
break, and it fucking bursted open. It was bound to happen with these bases loaded situation. It's saying it's gonna take that one pitch, and someone's just gonna hit a fucking bomb, and there's your bomb.
Oh man.
Oh boy, Dodgers can hit apparently, but if you let the other team hit more, it's bad. And still only one out.
Oh, they still have more. They still have 2 more outs.
First grand slam in franchise World Series history.
Wow.
And that's
Why
that's
that
gonna
will
fall.
get down.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up Bucks Lions. A lot of nothing happened.
Mir Gibbs good.
The game.
Oh yeah, I guess there's one thing that we can do. I just want everyone to take off their hats, and let us have a moment of silence, for Mike Evans, in which we lost on Monday. Thank you.
IKF. Okay, let's.
Whatever's happening to the Dodgers right now is the way to describe it. It was not the Bucks game. It was not the Bucks game.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Mike Evans. He's still alive. Just he won't have 1,000 yards.
He won't have
anymore.
1,000. He will have 1,000 yards. It's not even that he's ass. He just got injured. All right, lift it into left field and down.
Man.
Runner's gonna say it first.
Well, since we don't got much else to talk about it, N.W.A.
Yo.
I think the Texans are bad.
Yes. Well, kinda. Their defense is great. Their offense is bad. How many times have we said this year? Besides every week.
Hey, there was the Baltimore game. But yeah, this team forced Seattle to turn the ball over 4 times. And
my God, they're still going. 11-2 Toronto.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're ahead of us. You're ahead.
Well,
Well,
the dam burst again.
Well, I'll do it. High fly ball
Curry.
back in left center field, and it is gone. Toronto adds 2 more on the board, and they've completely opened the floodgates on this game.
Don't blow your load too early. Don't blow your load too early.
Well, guys,
listen, again, I'm getting my Joe Buck on. Is that the first time? I think that's the first time I've had to put double digits on the scoreboard. We are. Oh wow, this is. Oh wow, Dodgers, Hey,
remember how much the Dodgers spent on their bullpen in the offseason?
At this point in time, just don't put anyone else in. Just let the damage happen. You're not.
And hey, it took 6 innings for the Blue Jays to outscore what the Brewers did in the NLCS.
It took 1 inning for them to do it.
My God.
Put in Kershaw. Put in Kershaw.
Oh, bro, you made me. I had a joke for if he hit a bomb, bro. He hit that next shot, bro. Good job, Kurt. Popped up, and the inning from fucking hell is over. The inning of hell is over. To the top of the 7th we go. Toronto up 11-2.
Yeah, all I got from this game was JSN good, Sam Darnold still pretty good, Houston defense good, CJ Stroud and his offensive coordinator, very bad.
Yeah,
Also,
sorry.
Texans need to stop. Texans need to stop committing penalties. Well, quickly before the game distracts us again, we it's time to talk
No,
about
Listen,
Giants
hold
Broncos.
on, no. Before we do it, can I say this? NFL never, ever, ever, ever. I'm gonna say it 2 more times. Ever, ever, give me a 10 o'clock p.m. football game. That listen, chat, and we didn't stream it. No, we did. No, we did stream it. We streamed a good bit of it because of the Seattle game. That was the most depressing football watch along we have ever had. Because not only did the Mariners lose in Game 7 in heartbreaking fashion, we got a fucking shit show of a game at 10 p.m. That game did not go off until 1 a.m. in the fucking
1:30.
morning.
1:30 actually.
EST. And I had to watch a fucking boring ass football game where Seattle said, we are already depressed as enough, please let this game be over. And the Texans were like, no, please, can we play a football game? NFL, never, if you do this shit, I swear to God, if you do this shit next year, I'm going to Roger Goodell's house. I said that, you know what, fuck it, I'm bringing back an old joke. Goodell, I'm going to your mama's house. And I'm pissing in your mama's bed, bro. Don't do this shit again, nigga. If you're gonna do back-to-back games, bro, do the fucking 7 and 8 one. Do not put a game at 10 p.m. so those West Coast motherfuckers can get a prime time game at 7 p.m. Do not do that shit again, Roger Goodell, or I'm pissing on your mama's bed, bro. Don't do that shit again.
Hey, Nick. I have a proposition for you.
What is it?
How about we run Falcons Raiders again at 10 o'clock at night next year?
Oh God!
How are we feeling?
Hey guys, a little brief update. Justin Wilcox is losing again.
Oh,
Misleading.
Look, if it's the Falcons Raiders game from last year, I don't want to see that game again played at regular time. I don't need to see it later.
I want that game to be at 11 o'clock for Ren's own disenjoyment.
Speaking of Falcons Raiders, bro, apparently Michael Penix may be out, so I get to see fucking Kirk Cousins again play football against the Miami Dolphins. What the fuck?
Hey, it's okay. Oh man, I gotta watch Caleb Williams on Sunday, man. You don't know struggle.
Fucking, at least you know what? I can't say what I can't say because we're live.
Hey, some people have to watch Geno Smith on Sunday. All right. Have you considered? Oh wait, the Raiders are on a bye week this week. Oops. But hey, some people would have to watch Carson. Oh, he already played. Oh. Okay. Well, hey, some people have to watch Tua play on Sunday.
Yeah! But you know what? At least Tua's it's like funny bad, where it's like, this guy is really stupid. He's gonna look at this. Oh, NFL, bro, this season fucking sucks. I want a new one. I want a refund, bro. I want my time back. This shit sucks.
Nope.
Anyways.
Oh
man.
Quickly.
Oh man.
Broncos and Giants was
Oh man. Brian Dable, man. You're not just a hot seat, bro. I think you're sitting on a molten like lava, bro. Like not even a hot seat, bro. Nah, cause they you know what? Cause New York probably scary, bro. They got knives and guns and shits pointed at your house, bro. Do not go out. They say don't go to school tomorrow. Do not go to the camp tomorrow, bro. Brian Dable, bro. Do not go to camp tomorrow, bro. Oh man, that's if you want to talk about a collapse, that was 33 points in 1 inning. That is quarter.
1 inning, huh?
Inning.
Listen, I'm
Mike,
already on to baseball season.
It's happening again.
I'm already on to baseball season.
I mean, in 1 quarter from a Bo Nix
Baseball
offense.
season's
How
over
about that?
very soon.
Well, you know what? I'll watch highlights from the 2020 season. Yeah, no, that's Giants.
Genuinely, like I feel like the Blue Jays have just the best counter approach for the Dodgers. They are extremely well rounded with the bats. They can hit for power, but more importantly, they can hit for contact. They are incredibly patient, and even if they're pretty swing happy, they swing at good pitches, they're able to fight pitch, and able to work long at bats.
I mean,
They
the thing is that
they
I
are
can say
the
the same thing about the
ideal
Brewers.
hitting team.
I said the same thing about the Brewers, and they took easy care of them.
The Brewers were Satan magic.
Fair. But yeah,
like I said before, the Brewers. We'll pivot back to this, but the Brewers are literally they have the Cardinals' devil magic, but only for the regular season, not for the postseason.
I see it. Well, but Broncos Giants.
Man, what the fuck was I didn't even know about this game until then until like
I
heard
didn't.
about
Yeah,
it.
because I didn't have this game, so we were stuck. We were watching Vikings Eagles, not knowing what.
No. This was at 3:00.
Oh, well, I guess
You had on.
What did I have?
No, I need to remember who was here. I think it was me and Luke. I know me and Luke were there. I do not remember. I think you were there at the end, Magnum, and I do think you were there too, Red. Only person that wasn't there was Nick, but that's because Nick doesn't really watch the games with us in the game during the day.
What were we watching in the 4:00 hour then?
Cowboys Commanders.
Ah, right.
Oh yeah.
Giants, what happened, man? That's all I gotta say is what happened.
The craziest thing is if Jackson Dart doesn't throw that stupid ass interception there, completely different game. Jackson Dart had a phenomenal game. As soon as he threw that pick, it was over. It was 100% over. Like, I can't even like blame anyone else on like the Giants side of things because they all played well. Like, no one on the Giants had offensively had a bad game. There was a lot of heinous ref ball too throughout that game too. So it's like it felt like the Giants. This was one of those rare times where they did enough to win and they still lost. Also, I don't care what people say. Bo Nix is a dog shit quarterback. 33-point comeback or not, he was floundering all game, and then he goes up against fucking. I forget their defensive coordinator's name. He goes up against him and suddenly hits a miraculous.
Hits one back,
and
it is
2-run
bomb. Oh, I can't give it the same enthusiasm because they're down. They're
down. Technically not a Chris Paul, but close enough.
Man.
Yeah, not a Chris Paul, but Shohei, you did it. You know what, Shohei, you were 0-2.
Is this Aaron Judge? What is this, Aaron Judge?
Okay, listen.
Hitting homers during a blowout? Like, am I watching Aaron Judge right now? Am I watching Aaron Judge?
You don't say Aaron Judge, you'll alert the horde.
Sorry, I have to send this. This is so fucking funny. Hold on. Chais, look in the general. Like, this someone who said... This was Otani.
Otani's
MLB's going to post
home
it 34
the
times.
best, man.
That's going to be the pin.
I have never seen just have the greatest neutral face in baseball history when hitting a 457-foot moonshot to Mars.
Yeah. We'll say one last thing about this game, unless the Dodgers rally back.
You know what the funniest part is? Like that homer is probably going to be pinned on MLB's Twitter.
Listen, the Dodgers can hit. Their top of the order is probably one of the best in baseball. At least the first three. You know, those are like 3 All-Stars, maybe future Hall of Famer. The Dodgers can hit. They just, and they got him out. But yeah, anyways, back to the Broncos. Giants. What the fuck was that? I've said that like 3 times. Drew, how did the Dodgers, not Dodgers, oh my god, how did the Broncos even come back to those that was able to, like, how did they just like
they kind of just like, okay, the main reason why they got back was because Troy Franklin caught a fucking batshit dumb touchdown, And that kind of opened the floodgates a little. And then people thought, oh, yeah, this isn't going to be too bad. Jackson Dart throws one of the worst interceptions of my life, like one of the worst interceptions that I think I've ever seen in my life. And from there on, it was just fucking chaos. Like, I don't think I've ever seen like that bad of a pick before in my life. He threw it directly at him. No one was on him. And if that interception doesn't happen, completely different game. It was a Cardinals Titan situation where everything went wrong for the Giants in like the last like 5 minutes, and it just came back to haunt them. And even then, the Giants were still in a position to win. Their kicker missed 2 extra points, so it was like they could have won this game, but they didn't.
Yeah, no, this was a game that this was the game the Giants should have so won. They should have won this game. They really should have won this game. Then I think they had like a 90 like
99%.
9 like bro. Come on, Giants.
Yeah, 99.8.
All right, and Freddie's gonna fly
Fly
out.
ball.
So Dodgers
that's
at
the
Dodgers
ball.
at 2 on the
Tuesday,
board,
yeah.
but they have 2 innings left to get to one slow the Blue Jays bats and also score. They need 7 unanswered.
Yeah, I mean, just regarding that game though, like
Their top
honestly,
3
like
are down.
not just the interception, but also like dropping 8 on that, like on the final drive, dropping 8 on the first play, like that was certainly. I know Brian Burns didn't like that because I'm surprised he didn't kill the defensive coordinator after that.
Yeah,
This game would have been won if they had a kicker. If they just had a kicker.
like they have Youngwei Koo on the roster. Why don't they
Why
just
didn't,
bring
like,
him up?
The one thing about it is it's like, yeah, they have young way for the practice squad. Like, is he
Listen,
not?
I don't know,
like-
man. Listen, man. I love that. I love me, Youngwei Koo, but man, but like, I don't know, man. Korean
He can make
K-pop is
extra
going
points.
down, man.
He can
Yeah,
make extra points.
yeah, but I don't listen, man. I don't because it's the thing is I don't know what happened to Koo, man. I think he got injured at one point, but he just fell off, man. I don't know what happened to him, man. He was good, and he just fell off.
He's better than whatever. He's better than whatever. Like they were pulling out in that game.
I don't know, man. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe Brian Dable is
Jude
not a fan of
McNamara or
Korean food.
something.
I don't know.
Oh no, Jude McTommy or something. I have no.
Academy, whatever.
Yeah, he exists. That's all I know. Funny enough, he got re-signed to the Giants practice squad. So they brought him back after that, which is endlessly funny. Anything else you guys wanted to say about this game?
Oh my god, fucking Giants. Brian Dable. Brian, do not go outside of Brian Dable. Do not go outside, bro. They will rob you, bro. They gonna do bad things to you, Brian Dable. Don't go outside, bro. Do not go outside, bro.
Now, from what I've heard, I love how it really sounds like Brian Dable knows he's getting fired at year's end. Like
He
you can
already-
tell he knows he's getting fired.
He already knows it's happening. He's just like,
You know what's sad about this? It really undermines how good Dart did. How good Dart did for the It really undermines how well Dart did for the night. How good Scatterbill was. The fourth quarter. Yeah, I've seen people have trouble with fourth quarters, but nowhere should that result in 33 points. Usually, a scoreless fourth quarter would result in like maybe 14 points for the Broncos for a normal team. Mike Kafka's the only one who I think should stay with the Giants because the Giants are legitimately much better under him with Dart and Scatterbo. He's fine. Everyone else? No. Shane Bowen, I am stunned he's still here after that.
Yeah.
Someone doesn't want to cut checks before the season ends, essentially. unfortunately, that's pretty much it, man.
No,
The,
chat.
the Giants
You
have
know
found
what?
a.
Sorry, I finished because I just had a thought. Oh, and he's going to pop out to center field. One down.
Well, anything else you guys wanted to say real quick about sports ball before we
No,
go?
I just had a thought. The Dodgers. This is happening because Gargura is not longer with Hall alive, so their VTuber powers don't work anymore. In this case, Toronto and 6.
True.
I don't know. You guys want to keep streaming until the game over? Or
I mean, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, let's. I mean, if you want to, sure.
Yeah, why not?
I
we're
mean,
gonna watch
we
the game
got, we
anyways.
got, and we got nothing else going on.
And
Welcome to welcome
N.W.A.
welcome to,
Two away.
welcome to Sickos After Dark, where we are only providing the best form of content imaginable.
The best form of content is if the guys, what if the Dodgers came back? down by again. I don't know. See, you baseball people don't understand it. Just throw a touchdown. That's easy. Just throw a touchdown. It's not that hard, man.
I did want to say, Ren, where did what did SWA come from?
I'm gonna be so real. It just came to me in a vision. It
Sickos with attitude. Okay, I get it now.
Listen,
okay.
it came taken. Listen, thumbnail ideas just come to my mind. I was like, because I don't know what spawned it. I think it's just because I was listening to an N.W.A song and I was like, yo, what if I edited like our sprites? Because I was thinking of like, what if I edit this? No, because originally I was like, what if I edit this with like the Phantom things? But I was like, oh, there's only 5 teams. There's only like 5 people I could do with, not the entire like 8 that they have. And then I was like, what if I did this with the Sickos? And I was like, And then I saw your message about, oh, you're gonna have to stream, and I was like, well, fuck, I guess I'm making the thumbnail now. So that's why I joined. Like, so I was busy making the thumbnail, and thank you, Noah, for showing up, because I was like, I'm gonna put him in the left, and just hope that he comes, so I don't have to change it. And that's where it came from. Most ideas for thumbnails just come to me in a vision. I go, huh, what if I made this? What if I ditched it in Photoshop? And it happened, so.
Oh fuck! Saturday night's main event is next week.
Oh
Nick.
fuck! I forgot that was
Next-
next week. Fuck, I can't do it then. I forgot that
Why?
was next week. I didn't realize because my work called me and asked if I can go to close on Friday and Saturday. I completely forgot Saturday night main event was next week. Fuck! I'm glad it's not John Cena's final thing, but I'm gonna be real. Oh, blooper. 2nd and 3 down. I completely forgot Saturday night main event. So yeah, I won't be able to stream it. next week. I'll be working.
I mean, to be fair,
no,
I
the
think,
world. Well, you just text me whoever, because the world title's gonna be there. So Punk and Jay for the world title.
Punk's gonna win it. If Jay Uso's winning it,
Jay Uso. What if Jay Uso? No,
I
guys,
might-
you don't understand it. Heel Jay.
Honestly,
Uso, bro.
I didn't genuinely until I did not know that there was going to be a Saturday night main event until I heard that Jey Uso won that match.
Yeah, I didn't know.
No,
I didn't,
boys.
I mean,
Can I bring in another intermission? The Wizards are going to beat the
Sure.
Mavs.
the Mousers.
Oh, and the Rockets are falling to 0-2.
Oh yeah, I guess I should say this too. The Trailblazers are beating the Warriors. So guys, I guess the Blazers took the over on this game, huh?
I guess so. I mean, so you know the NBA scandal's gotten bad when Tom Grossi's doing NBA content.
The
does
Mousers.
white boy even know anything about the NBA? I don't.
Also, Virginia Tech went down the field, and they're gonna try to probably kick a field goal against Cal.
Is Justin Wilcox gonna have another one of those statement god awful losses?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh boy.
I don't understand how Justin Wilcox still has a job, man. Like, I know he's not the worst coach, far from it, but he has just He is the most mediocre coach in college football.
He has no aura. He has no
Most
swag.
5 out of 10 coach. He is the most 5 out of 10 coach ever.
And this 5 out of 10 coach is going to get himself a game in the Duke Mayo Bowl.
Okay, I shouldn't say why isn't Justin Wilcox fired because they're 5-2. He's probably going to stay another year, but
Honestly, I think the
they should be
ACC.
so much
I feel like the
better.
ACC realignment probably brought him some more time.
Oh my God, they missed it.
Oh, God.
Ah, God.
You think that's funny? Take a look at Boise State versus Nevada.
By the way, I looked at the box score for the Rockets game. Kevin Durant had 37 points, and everyone outside of him and Sengun, like no one else had more than 15 points.
Genuine
That is
Lamel's.
crazy.
Also, I think this is the end of the Jazz insanity run. They're losing to the Kings. White boy
Alrighty.
down in Utah.
Here, down by a touchdown. The Dodgers have 6 outs to come back.
Oh, right. The Wolves and Lakers are playing on Amazon. I wonder how that graphic looks like.
That is such a Virginia Tech thing to happen, man.
Yeah. Oh, that logo for Amazon looks kind of bad. That looks really bad. But yeah, Nick, did you take a look at Boise State versus Nevada real quick?
Yeah, I've seen. I will wait and see if that actually lasts or not. So 2 interceptions for Nevada's quarterback is pretty funny.
Which is funny because they don't even have Nevada's quarterback on fucking real. They just have Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Purdy.
Chuba Purdy, fuck.
Yeah, with his 1 touchdown and 8 interception stat line.
His beautiful 1 touchdown, 8 interception stat line.
Yes.
Also,
I can't wait for him to become the next Tim Boyle.
Are you fucking kidding me? There's a fucking Virginia Tech's gonna probably lose. A fucking targeting call was just called.
Yeah, and while Cal is driving too. They're gonna be deep in Hokies territory now.
Yeah. No? Guys, how many more batters until we get to Shohei?
0. He's out for the rest of the game unless the Dodgers have a miracle inning where the top of the order.
I mean, he's top of the order. I mean, he's number. So like, it's not impossible for.
Yeah, the Dodgers need to put everything. Popped up.
That's gonna head. Yep.
Yeah, the Blue Jays bats.
Nevada is also driving down the field.
No wonder the Blue Jays are doing so well. The Maple Leafs lost.
The Maple Leafs sacrificed themselves for the Blue Jays.
I
They
really love
sacrificed
this.
themselves to
Seattle
Buffalo.
loses 2 games and the Seahawks win. Toronto loses 2 games and the Blue Jays win. The Phillies lose 2. The Philadelphia loses 2 games and the Phillies die. Thanks.
No. They would have won today if they were in the World Series. Think about it. Look, I'm just saying, I don't know if you guys saw, but apparently the Phillies are actually tied with the Cubs now in the Cancun Bowl. The score is 3-3. Fucking PCA is sipping a martini before he comes up to bat.
Smoking a blunt.
And the Wizards have just beaten the Dallas Mavericks. Incredible work, as always, by Nico Harrison. How do you lose to... Aren't the Wizards tanking? Aren't they supposed to be punting the season away? They're not going to be... The Wizards are not going to be the same level as bad as they were the last 2 years, but... The Mavs cannot be losing to this team, dude.
I mean,
And we already got fired Nico chance. We got the speed run going.
look, man, I show Speed would be a better shooter for this Wizards team than anyone else. Honestly, that's what we need. Instead of celebrity boxing, we need celebrity basketball. I want to see if Mr. Beast has any cookies on hand.
Oh man. All right, Max, what do you got? Up top, 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot to change the layout. Of the thing. Oh whoops!
La Mausers.
I accidentally changed it to. There it is, top of the 8th. They're probably about to strike him out, so let me see if I can keep the 2 outs on the board. Swing and a miss. All right, 2 outs. All right, Dodgers, you have 4 outs. Oh, you have 4 outs.
Okay.
For.
I didn't have like the chat open at all. I go into this and the first comment I see is I hop on this stream and the first thing I hear was 6-7.
Thanks, Joshua.
Oh, imagine if the final game of this series ends with the score 6-7.
I think
Ooh.
the third I'm the third impact, man. The third impact is all I'm saying. God, I love that fucking. It sucks that this is a reality. I love that fucking GIF, that fucking Anya
Wait,
GIF.
oh my god, Cal missed the fucking field goal.
The what?
Are you kidding me? Cal had a targeting call go their way and they had the ball at their 32 and they missed a field goal. Virginia Tech versus Cal is going into overtime.
Kidding.
See, guys, this is why you can never put all your faith into woke.
Swing!
Swing to get a miss.
Alrighty.
And 3 more outs for the Blue Jays. That's all they need.
It'd be hilarious if the Blue Jays win an NBA Finals and a World Series before winning the Stanley Cup.
Are they gonna go after the Super Bowl next? It's like the only way for the Maple Leafs to win is that they have to win in every major sport.
Hey, and you know what, listen, if Buffalo wins, Toronto will count it.
No, has to be in Toronto.
Well, they'll count it anyways.
I think we will
get
get. I think we will get a Toronto team in the NFL soon.
that close to Buffalo.
Probably one day.
Put a team in Montreal, bro. They need sports.
I teach the French about American football.
Yeah, no, I think it was I talking.
Oh,
I think I was talking
no,
about
we're not
Montreal.
getting the French people in. We're not getting the French people in the football. Fuck that.
Yeah, I think I was talking. I think I told y'all. Yeah, I watched the doc. on the Expos, and I was like, why the fuck is the audio like out of sync? And then I realized, oh, they're dubbing it. They're dubbing it from French, and I go, oh, I forgot French is like one of a major language in Canada and mainly Quebec. So I was like, huh. So yeah, but yeah, they yeah, good job, Toronto, on your bombastic win today. That was very bombastic of you. Anyway, so I guess I was wrong. I was wrong. The NL team did not get swept. Maybe if the Dodgers get swept, that would be very funny. It'd be very funny if they got swept.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna happen. The Dodgers are gonna get their bats are gonna get it, but it would be funny if they got swept though. It would be funny though. It would be funny. Because that means they would get. That means Game 4 will be happening in Dodger Stadium, and in the bright lights. They're not in no dome, so all the whole city of LA can hear Toronto wins the World Series. So yeah. Oh man. Or you know what, chat? What if a reverse sweep happens?
Oh, there is something interesting to note. Apparently, the NFL is going to hold off on an 18 game season discussion.
Good. You guys just made it 17, bro. They said the NFL saying, "Fuck all this money we're making. Fuck." They saw the revenue they're getting from the past like 2 seasons. They're like, "Fuck."
Oh yeah, it most likely won't happen until the NFLPA gets a new leader, essentially.
Leader.
I will say this: the CBA does goes through 2030, so we're probably going to end up getting negotiations in probably about 4 years.
Touchdown cow.
Also in here, it says that some owners are hopeful of having an 18-game season as soon as 2027.
Oh yeah, no. Listen, no. That's so smart. That's and fly out. No, that's so smart. See, they gotta make it. They gotta make the season start earlier because baseball's gonna be on a lockout. So or something. I don't know. Oh man! All right, Dodgers.
Honestly, I think the 18. Honestly, I think we might as well just like chalk up the 18-game talk when that eventually happens to just the new extension of the CBA, because at this point, it feels inevitable that they will expand to 18 games.
Oh, I can't wait for the NFL. I can't wait for a 62-game NFL season. Oh, base hit.
Oh yeah, also something interesting to note too. Apparently the NFL can only schedule 9 international games, with one of them only being in against Jacksonville, and one of them my bad. They have to have 9 of them, and one of them Jacksonville has to play in that stadium in London,
Huh.
which is very interesting.
Interesting. Well, that game sucked, huh? Fucking. That truly was a game.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Lol. Cal, you're gonna blow it. Cal, you're gonna blow it. Cal, you're gonna
It looks
blow
like
it.
we're going to be getting
Fuck.
double overtime.
Overtime.
Damn it. Overtime!
Ball back, fly out, caught, 2 down. All right, Dodgers, down by a touchdown. All right, when you get to the top, hopefully you don't give up anything. Almost assassinated the Marlin fan. That sorry,
Yes, it is the Marlin fan.
that's very sorry. That's very weird to be a fan of a different team and be like and paying that much money to be in camp. Like I know. You know, people go to games. Listen, I've seen my fair share of Steeler fans. Steeler fans, bro. I want to say. And left center, 3 down. All right, you got 3 outs.
Oh,
To score
Yeah,
7
like
points.
Marlon fan, he's been doing that. I've lost count of how long he's been doing that for, because he's been doing that for at least a decade.
That's a guy. That's like a notable guy, bro. I just see just like a random Marlins fan, and I'm like, you're just there for like you're there. He's there simply for the love of the game, bro. None of his team.
He's like green shirt guy. He's just got the money to do it, I guess.
Apparently, God, when is Chris Van Vuten gonna when is Chris gonna interview a green shirt guy? Like, what do you do for a living to be here? Like, what does anyone know what he does?
How do you get all this? How do you get all this money?
You gotta be like
man?
secretly sponsored. Like, how do you get these tickets?
oh, I was gonna say real quick, because I'm not sure if you guys, fucking, because I just fucking saw. Oh yeah, did you guys see that fucking Halo is coming to PS5?
I saw that I saw my friend sent that in a voice chat. I'm not playing Halo, but I saw my friend send that in our group chat.
Look,
yeah, no, you can tell.
look,
Yeah, Microsoft
I
is
just wanted
dead.
to say,
Microsoft is dead.
Magnum is one of the funniest people I know, because as soon as I sent that, Magnum puts Xbox a decade of century of humiliation.
Yeah, no.
Look,
Microsoft is dead. If their biggest franchise Halo is coming to PlayStation, they're dead. They're like Sega. They're dead. Like as soon as a Sonic game came to Nintendo, they're dead. Waiting for
they're gonna tell people to start buying. They're gonna tell people to start buying fucking PCs now. Blue Jays acting like this their World Series.
I don't know. That's a funny concept to think, bro. They're acting like this game is the World Series. Yeah, it is.
Ugh.
It's game one of the World Series.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. That is a funny one for me.
All right, Dodgers, down by 7. You have 3 outs to score 7 points. You can do it. I believe in you.
Come on, just throw an interception.
They scored 9 points in 1 inning, bro. Popped up.
Oh my god.
And, well, you have 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 outs.
LA Dodgers age of a decade of humiliation.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Yay! Beat Cal, beat Cal. If he gets out
There
here, it's going to be up to
Now,
Ohtani.
all right.
All right, Shohei. It's all up to you.
All right, Shohei Ohtani. I need you to throw a touchdown, Shohei.
Shohei, I need cock.
Oh, they're gonna strike out That has to be something to strike out Shohei to take game 1. All right, Shohei.
Ooh,
down
you're
by
so
7.
aura.
Down by 7, Shohei. No, chat. Listen, chat. Canada really can win the World Series on the year Trump gets elected to president. Let that sink in, man.
Just walk Shohei. It'd be funny. Well, with throws like those, you're basically gonna walk him.
They're like, look at this Japanese guy.
Crazy chant. 1-1.
One more out, and the Blue Jays will win the World Series.
One more out.
Speaking of twos, Virginia Tech converted on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Down to the ground, 3-1. They're only 1 out away.
With
Give
one
Ohtani
out.
give Ohtani one more meatball. Why not?
They're 1 out away. Ohtani's still up to bat. The last gas.
He ain't throwing. He throwing him a
Thrown
meatball.
up, and he walks Shohei. Mookie Betts is
high.
up to bat.
We wanted to give him a meatball.
Can
he
the
just threw it too
Dodgers
high.
come down from 7 points? And if the Blue Jays are...
All right, Betts walk, single, and a run.
Oh,
Betts
please tell me he fucking throws to like first and tries to pick off Ohtani, and it works.
No. Oh, Grace is the top of the zone. 0-1. And he's safe.
Oh, so close.
That was
Oh.
very close.
So they're gonna challenge it.
Let's see.
Uh,
Ooh.
I need to.
and out.
No. He's out.
Ooh.
Let me. I gotta. They need to. They need to
That's a
freeze
hard hit.
frame it.
Oh.
Yep, he's out.
I can't.
Ooh. They're in the challenge. Why not?
I mean, they. I mean, they have nothing to lose if they don't.
Let's see. Touched.
Yep.
Well, his hand's touching. It is touching that, but it depends on where the glove is touching Otani.
I've sort of. I've taken fucking red about this. I'm gonna strangle him. I'm banning Tegan from watching any Falcons game with me. I'm server deafening him. I'm deafening him. I'm muting him. If he is watching any.
Look, man, I speak shit into existence and it just happens. So you should be very nice to me because I might be able to speak something positive into existence for the Falcons.
I don't know. I don't know what side effects there are.
A pickoff, a game-ending pickoff happened before. Game-ending pick.
Stay safe.
Oh.
All right, it's okay. Ready for the ball, don't lie moment. He's gonna try and pick off Otani again. Shohei's still getting a ledge on the back like they're about to win this game. Up top, 1-1. If you don't throw this strike down the middle, bro, you guys gotta come back tomorrow. Y'all have like 21 hours until your next game, alright?
Guys, why don't they just like call timeout and ice the pitcher?
Alright,
foul?
1-2. One more
Another final
strike.
strike.
One more strike.
That's a Virginia Tech fan. They all feel it. They're all trying to will their team to the finish line. The guy over the last few weeks who's strong with big catches.
Up top, 2-2. One more strike ends it.
He's lined up in the slot. To the side of the
Alright, 2-2. Swing! Foul.
Foul.
They're prolonging this. They need to get Fox as much airtime as possible.
And Virginia Tech is going to lose. And Virginia Tech is going to beat Cal.
All right, 2-2. Bets they're prolonging this Fox money, bro.
Come on.
Just strike out.
Swing and a
Come
miss!
now.
The Blue Jays win the World Series! They beat the Dodgers to win the World Series! I was waiting for that. I was just waiting for that to happen. Like,
I can't believe I said just strike out and it immediately happened. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Untitled Sickos project. Um, someone hug someone hug a Dodgers fan right now, because clearly they need it with all their lack of World
Now,
Series
Toronto,
rings.
I will say Toronto. Be careful though. Listen, if you guys win in the World Series, I don't think Japan has forgotten World War II. Just saying, they may bomb Toronto.
It's
And
Canada.
Quebec.
It's to-
And Quebec. Just you know what? Just they hurt their if their poor Shohei Ohtani doesn't do well. I think the nation of Japan will call a decree to be like assassinate Vlad Guerrero. Why him? I don't know. Anyways, bye chat.
Also, the Blake